Thank y'all for coming. It is 11:21 Eastern Standard Canadian Time, PM, November 29th, 2022. That's 11:22 PM Eastern Standard Canadian Time, November 29th, 2022. We're getting started. Hey, everybody. Hey, grape jello. Hey, everybody. And just as we get started here, for everybody who's watching it live right now, all 15 of you, and probably in a little bit, that'll be up to 100. We're doing pretty good lately. For those of you that might be watching after the fact, after we're done with it live, you might be wondering, what's in there? What's in there with that live? What's FBRC going to make fun of with Chantel this time? Let me just give you a little something. Chantel, who's always talking about toilets, continues to talk about toilets, even in Kuwait. And she's showing a Kuwaiti toilet. And she's pointing at where you're supposed to squat down, which is not advantageous for that part of the body. And she's pointing at it, and there's a bug crawling around the toilet. So just let me give you that little bit. Now, normally I would say to myself, that's not a nice thing to share with anybody. He says, we're talking about Chantel, right? So here's a little something, then we're just going to play the music and do all that stuff, right? Okay, so here's just a little preview. I had to work on this a little bit earlier and put it together. And all right, so stick around for the live we got here. And if you're going to check this after we're done and all the live chatting and all the rest, well, I want to give you a little preview what you got waiting for you here with this reaction.
Your feet here, 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 your feet here.
That's what Chantel's bringing. Just a hole in the ground with bugs on it. Play my music.
Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, she carries the weight. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, 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 Chantel.
She rolls out of bed with nothing better to do.
She's got nothing better to
Her
do.
fupa is leaking while she drip dries over you. She makes a mess, orders Uber Eats when her Tinder date is through. And if you stand too close to her,
What?
you'll get the C. diff too.
Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, she carries the weight. Chantel,
Hello, Chantel.
she
How's Canada,
carries
girl?
the weight of the world on her
Do you wanna meet up?
shoulders.
Live?
Chantel,
stream?
Chantel,
I bring pizza and poutine.
Chantel,
See you soon live, girl.
Chantel.
That intro was done by the real crocheter, except no imitations, except only the real crocheter and his buddy Bettina. They did a great job on it. And thanks for coming by, Bourgeois B. Let me just set your comment aside for a moment. I'm going to read it twice. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you and everyone here. Thanks for coming by. Whoop. And this is what Chantel has provided. It was almost it's been 2 days ago. No, it's almost. It's almost, what is it, 11:26 p.m., 11:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Canadian Time. That's right. So she did this close to 2 days ago. YouTube doesn't give you the exact date and the exact time anymore like they used to. And it just says, a day ago or something like that. And then you got to sort of kind of guess at it. I don't know. I think that's an improvement. I don't think so myself. Thanks everybody for coming in. Just checking out some comments. Thanks for showing up, folks. I'm trying to keep up with the wildebeest, so I'm trying to, react as fast as I can. That I work on it, and then that makes the next one a little bit late. And so we got this started before the end of this day. And so anyway, this is what Chantella came out with a couple days ago, and the most important part of it was that I already reacted to in my normal pre-recorded uploads, is that she shot footage of the oil fields. And you're already not allowed to shoot footage of the government buildings, and she shot footage of the oil fields. And so I went and I put that one together, and it's out there. It's got like 1,400 views. And I haven't gotten any music strikes on it yet. I probably will, because I had to play Salah's music or whatever. She's playing Salah's music, and she's also playing copyright-free crap in the background. I don't know. I had to play it to have Chantel say, these are the oil fields. I think they're really cool. And, both of those clowns should be getting in trouble because it says it's forbidden. It's prohibited. You can't shoot footage of the oil fields. I mean, if you worked for the oil fields, they'd say, what are you doing? I mean, so this dummy and the wildebeest he's with are shooting footage of the oil fields. Then when I finally got around to going through all the footage for this reaction, there's more footage of the oil fields in there I didn't even know. So anyway, I worked a little bit on this. It's sort of like a bit of a pre-recorded in places. And otherwise, everybody's getting in here. I'm talking too much. Thanks for coming by, Cheryl. Gallerin. I try to get everybody up here real quick, say hello. So that's what Chantel provided. And this is the whole thing minus the music. And we're going to deal with the oil fields a little bit more. And there's an email address you might want to look just for your own amusement coming up. So let's get to it. Yeah, Bally Chicken Reactions was speculating earlier that Chantel should have already been on a plane. I'm not doing too bad. Thanks for asking. And I've heard that you're getting better after the spider attack. And your doggy is doing better too. Good to hear. And on that, another sip from the bubbly. That's what Thurston Howell III used to call champagne. Bubbly. I can't do a good Thurston Howell III, so I won't try to do his voice. I only like to do the impressions that I'm good at. Asham, hello everyone. Okay, I'm really talking too much. 48 people here. Let's, thanks again for asking. Asham, thanks everybody for coming in. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Let's roll. Come on.
Hello guys, welcome to a new advance.
Look at her head. Look at her head. That's with the filter on. I mean, it looks like it's about to explode. It's just, can you just imagine? And it's an issue for me because, I wouldn't, make fun of, hungry fat chick. Hungry fat chick doesn't hurt anybody. She doesn't pretend to be raped. She doesn't make fun of 9/11. I'm going to keep reminding everybody of Chantel's horrible history. I got it all memorized. So it's not, oh, shoot. Chantel looks like she's about to explode. She's evil and looks like she's about to explode on top of it. And, she doesn't love this guy. It's all a fraud. And let's keep rolling.
In our channel, Salah and Chantal.
Yes, guys, welcome to Camping in the Desert. We are so excited for you to
look at her. The only thing she's thinking about is this is going to be a wild and wacky, hot new project for Chantal. It's a couples channel, and I'm going to be so rich because it's so wacky and wild. A piece of Canadian white trash Wonder Bread is in Kuwait, and I got this exotic boyfriend, and they have no chemistry. And by the way, Chantel already took down the footage of the oil fields after I did my reaction. So we know you're watching, Chantel. I'm the most important reaction channel you got to think about. And you think about me more than you do that guy you're pretending to be with.
Come with us. Yalla.
Let's go, guys.
So the music is playing, and it's desert camping in Kuwait. I believe it was Cheryl right over here. Where'd you go? Giving an update on the doggy. And I believe, yeah, some people have got some life experience, and we can all see through Chantel and her little make-believe project. And I believe it was Cheryl who referred to footage of this type from Chantel as a hellscape. So they're going to desert camping. Well, here it is. Have fun in the desert, Chantel. So the music is playing. What does it say? Camping tents in the distance. Yeah, those are the torture tents for people that criticize the royal family there. Camping tents in the distance. Beagle Mama, the content she's putting out is not catching on because of the lack of chemistry. Yeah, no kidding. That's nice scenery too. I just noticed as I froze it here to put up Beagle Mama's comment. That says Kuwait City, and then it says King Fahd Road. I mean, over there, the king is for real. You get killed by the king. You know, like King Charles is he's not officially in yet. He's in title only right now. I don't know. Somebody was trying to throw eggs at him. It's like somebody tried to throw eggs at King Charles, and they didn't kill him, meaning the person throwing the eggs. Meanwhile, if you squawk about the royal family in Kuwait, they'll just kill you. Oh my gosh. Like desert camping, you wonder, like, okay, probably it's going to be desert, yet there's going to be something special out there. No, it's just the hellscape. Okay, you see how it's going slow motion? There's a reason for that. It's because there ain't nobody friendly to her and her camera. So she doesn't feel comfortable to stop and shoot some footage. A caravan selling small grocery items and toys for play in the desert. And that's probably a tourist trap, really. It doesn't matter. She's got, 1.2 seconds of footage, and it's like, the production of what she's putting there is just terrible. Yes. Cheryl, I'm so glad you came by here to provide that comment. I love it. I'm just basking in the warmth of that comment. I love it. So the music is playing. That's why everything's dead quiet. And you're not missing anything. It's just the desert. See, look. Okay, so they're giving the thumbs up. And this is while the music is playing. Well, other people have got challenges that Chantel doesn't have. Colleen with a K wants to get the Super Chat Cat in here before her power goes out and she has to cry for food and shelter. Well, that brings Super Chat Cat into play. And Super Chat Cat, get over here, kitty. Get over here. Please say thanks. Get up there. Get up there. Don't blame me for half. What do you mean, get up there? I could just crawl out by myself. You said, oh, don't scratch the monitor here. Okay, just please. You position me better, you big fat dummy. Super JK. You make me argue with you? I'm an artist. Don't mess with me. Sorry, Super Chat Cat. Sorry for everything. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Thanks for blessing us, Calling with the K. We hope to bless you back. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Super Chat K. Thanks for putting us ahead of your food, water, light, and power. It is appreciated, Colleen. We hope you survive over there. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you, Calling with a K. And Super Chat Cat. And we'll worry about the camera later. Let's just get the footage of the wildebeest back because there's a fun edited moment that's coming up. Get me out of there. Okay. Now the camera can come back slowly. Okay. Get the footage running. Come on. We're it's at it there. Okay. Okay. So did I freeze it there? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me take it back a little wee bit because not having the music there, I mean, you know how YouTube is with music. Okay, they're all smiles, right? Freeze frame there. Now, you know I dig the micro expressions. This is going to be the same scene right from the start, and I froze it. And you notice how distracted and bored Sala looks. This just shows, I mean, Chantel's rushed making this garbage, and there are so many mistakes. So here it comes. Here it comes. Bring it up. There. Now, hold on there. Calling with a K. I'm going to put that right back. Look at him. It's just a job, all right? It's just a job. She surprises him with the camera. Blah, 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 blah. You want to be on? And like he should be laughing and everything, and it looked like he's having a good. It's like, what? Now you want me to talk? That's what that says. Put that back, and now we run it. Yeah. Oh, you want? Okay. Yeah. You want me to act like I care? That's something. The sound is coming back soon. Okay. She says, "Look, a camel in the distance." Now, this is where the footage of the oil fields is. Again, I think I put up the graphic. There's a phone number, not a phone. There's an email. Calling with a K. We're going to put your super chat back up, okay? There's just a little email address here I have to share. It's coming back, Colleen. Okay, so there's camel in the distance. And right here is where Chantel at first started saying, the Kuwait oil fields, they're so cool. And she was just reading copy off of Wikipedia. The Kuwait oil fields have so much of reserves of oil. They are so she's just reading copy off of a website she didn't even write. And her own contribution is say, it's so cool. What are you, 14? There's nothing beautiful about them. Well, what do you mean they're so cool? I mean, you don't get to do anything there anyway, except, shoot bad footage from a quickly moving car. And it's like in the middle of the night. Okay, take the camera out now. Quick. Oh, look, they have bicycles. Put it away. Okay, now, over there, way across over there, you can see a cafe. Put it away. That's what her footage is like. So she shoots the oil fields, and you're not allowed to. It's huge. Forbidden, prohibited. And especially with him, because he's not really from Kuwait. He's from Syria, right? And Chantel is the wildebeest from Canada. And it's like they've already shot a government building, and now they're shooting oil fields. It's like they're using the channel as a front. It's like, well, we got this cringe channel, Mr. Kuwaiti policeman, and we just got to make some content. It's all fake. It's like, well, why does that have to involve our oil fields? They don't play any games. If they get a hold of her, they play no games. It's just that she seems to get away with everything all the time. So this is the footage. And if you want to hear her actually saying it, oh, these oil fields are so cool, then go to I think I took a screen grab of my own reaction that I published earlier, where you get the music and her talking, everything. So I'm trying hard for me to remember it all. Let me just run it. There it is. That's it. So I reacted to that as soon as she said she was shooting footage of the oil fields. And I ran the oil fields footage. I said, look, you can't do this. You can't shoot government buildings, and you especially cannot shoot the oil fields. And she has no excuse for shooting it. And so after I posted this, she removed the oil field footage from her original couples thingy, which she's just doing here. So she likes to pretend she doesn't care. Chantel's here all the time. Okay, she's here. She pretends to be at war with Frenchie and Yaba. That's all pretend. My channel got struck. I couldn't use Chantel footage for weeks, and she comes here. All right. And there's an email address that I'm going to share. Colleen, your super chat's coming back. And so let's just keep rolling. So if you want to see her talking and the music and everything, go to the videos part of my. It's YouTube busted up everything into shorts, videos, lives. I liked it better when everything was on the same page. So go to my videos and there it is, and you can check the footage with all the music and her talking. There's a lot of explanation to do. Anyway, so here's the footage with no music and no talking because I don't want to, have this live get hit with, music strike. Come on, move it. Move it. Okay, so there it is. There she's saying, "Oh, you see here where she says, these are the barrels filled with oil. Those aren't barrels. Those are like those big holding tanks you got in your own hometown that hold the water. Like the town tower thing with the town name on it. Those aren't barrels. Damn it, Chantel is stupid. She's right there in Kuwait with this tour guide idiot. These are the barrels. Those are not barrels. Those are like giant holding tanks. Ugh. Okay. Let's catch up. 72 people here. Thanks for coming by. There's going to be talking and all kinds of craziness. It's all coming up. And I'll get back to reading all the comments too. I didn't know that footage ran for that long. Hang on. So there she is talking with barrels filled with oil, and those are giant holding tanks. Chantel, get away. There.
All right, here we are.
It looks like a prisoner camp.
Surprise.
Did you hear Salah? Surprise. Maybe one of these days he's going to drive her someplace and not tell her where it is. Where are we going, Salah? Surprise. And there's going to be Kuwaiti police coming to get her. So this is a campsite, right? Here, let me get forward in the chat. How far behind am I? 11:35? It's 11:04. I'm about 10 minutes behind the chat. Your power. Okay, you're asking about her power going down. Salah's saying he hates what he's doing. A couple of people in here have served in the military. Linda Lou saying thank you for your service. Stay in your lane. Beagle Mama. Stay in yeah. There's so much more to it as well. And Cheryl Galaran saying there's so much more to it as well. Beagle Mama, she's really a vile. We're not talking about you, Colleen, with a K. We're talking about Chantel. Chantel is a vile, evil individual, not to mention a bigot, anti-Semite, and racist. And she's ageist, too. And I love what Anne had to say about Chantel, that she's an obnoxious loudmouth. Yes. And of course, always a popular comment around here is that Chantel is rotten to the core. Beagle Mama, thank you for your service. My ex-husband, number 2, served while in Kuwait and Afghanistan. And as long as you got your super chat up there, but that's like having it still up there. And yeah, when it comes to Chantel, so you have relationships with guys that were in the military, so you understand this term I use from time to time, stolen valor. That's when some punk excuse for a man pretends that he was in a real military battle that he wasn't in, just so he can look like a hero. And the term is stolen valor. So that's what Chantel does when she pretends to have been a survivor, a victim, a survivor of domestic assault and sexual assault and all the rest. Chantel puts herself in the spotlight and pretends that she suffered these things and come out the other side. And that's stolen valor of a type, which is just another reason to despise Chantel. And the handsome income she gets to have around here. She belongs on Patreon. We can still make an income out of Chantel and react to it and have fun. It's just, I wish YouTube would say, Chantel, you've had a good run here. You've made fun of 9/11 multiple times. You lured, minors into your dirty talking live stream. Enough already. We're just going to set you aside. Metal God. That's funny. Yes, and she neglects her animals as well. Excellent. Thank you. I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at this one here that we weren't saying bad things about Colleen with a K. We're talking about Chantel. Cherry Mitha's in here. Hello there, Cherry Mitha. And Colleen with a K. Even though I've been turning it on and off, I got to make sure I leave it up there for a super chat. This big on she is no. Yep. And let's roll. 87 people here. I'm a little bit chatty. It's just that there's a lot to talk about, and then we roll. We're rolling.
Nice.
Who is she kidding? And remember, she said he's gonna take care of me. I mean, whether that fits in the 21st century or not for a woman to say that, there's no law against it. It sounds kind of romantic. What the hell? If the guy was really rich and you really scored, Chantel, I don't want to say good for you. It's just, well, I guess that's just something that happens. And he's gonna take care of you. Look at this dump. You know what? Thanks, Colleen with a K. Thanks for it. Just that so much of the stuff, because they're in the desert, Colleen, so much of the stuff is on the bottom there. And anyway, I'm not pushing your comment out of the way early. I just they're going to get into the buildings and stuff. So let me just bring this down just for a moment. Now, I think that most petting zoos are better suited than this. And this is how, he's going to take care of Chantel. Look at this dump. This is where he takes her to. And there's flies everywhere. I don't know what they are. Scarab beetles.
All right. Gonna show you the camp.
The camp? When homeless people, I'm not making fun of them. Look, I used to be involved in politics. Governments waste a lot of money here in Canada. Even though I like the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the people who work for it are making far too much money for what they do. And that's just one example of how we could save money right here in Canada. So if the government isn't wasting our money or borrowing our money in our name at interest, in the world's banking interest, then we have money to take care of everybody. There's more than enough to go around. So I'm not making fun of the homeless because, I wish that they weren't homeless. I wish that, that we spend $1 billion a year on the CBC, right? If I had my way, it'd be, look, CBC, cut yourself down to 1/10 of what you used to be. Here's a few $1 million, make it work. Best of luck. We're going to spend $1 billion on a giant homeless shelter in Canada's biggest city and just take care of the problem, right? So not making fun of homeless people. I wish we could, make some wise decisions and take care of it because there's no reason for anyone to suffer like that. Here's my joke. When homeless people put together a tent city, they do better than this, and they have better toilets. And let me just, I want to put it up there for a little bit more. Thanks again, Colleen with a K. And thanks for your super chat and helping the algorithm. All that stuff. We thank you very much. And super chat cats, thanks you too. I just want to make sure I put you up there a little bit more because I had to turn it on and off and turn it on and off. Lisa V. I was going to go get some apple cider vinegar today. I just couldn't get it out of the house, the apartment. Super Chat Cat is on his way for you too. The power of Crisco. Oh my gosh, Michael Furberger. Is this the scene where she captures Han Solo? It's like, yeah. Michael Furberger is referencing, Return of the Jedi. When they're going to go to Jabba the Hutt's palace and to rescue Han Solo. Michael Furberger. I got to put that up for a second. channel member Michael Furberger, and Lisa V's channel member too. And so I was going to go get some apple cider vinegar as you advised. I just couldn't get away. Super Chat Cat, got to get up here. Super Chat Cat, please. Super Chat, please. Please get up here. Super Chat. He's waiting for this expensive new lighting system to. There, it's working. Super Chat Kate! It's Super Chat Kate! Thanks for blessing us, Lisa V. We hope to bless you back. It's Super Chat Kate! It's Super Chat Kate! Super Chat Kate! Thanks very much, Lisa V. And look, you made your name shorter. We still like your name the other way, too. We like your name both ways. And we like it that you're a channel member. And thanks for the Super Chat. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. Thank you, Lisa V. Camera like Super Chat Cat better than me. Like that rhymed. We're going to leave that up there as we get back to the footage. And look at that. I had my joke. Michael Furberger had his joke. Is this the scene where she captures Han Solo? Look at this dump. 93 people here. We're just getting rolling. We're 25% of the way in. Okay? So we got 75% of the show is on the way.
The living room. We call it Beit Shar.
Oh,
Or Beit Shar.
nice.
Nice. Yeah. That's what you want to say with this. You look at this dump and it's like, nice.
You sit on the ground there, right?
You know, Canadians, even myself from time to time, put A at the tail end of a lot of what we have to say. And so Chantal just said, you can sit on the ground over there, eh? Yeah, I guess you could. Go nuts. Could we like sit on the ground? Yeah, okay. You can sit on the ground. Sure. Whatever you want to do. Go crazy. I will take care of you. This is the palace. I'm going to treat you like a fucking queen. And if you want to sit on the ground, go. And it's just if you start to feel a little pinch in your butt, if the pinch starts, if it starts to glow, that means you're getting bitten by a scarab beetle. You're not just sitting on a piece of glass. So you might want to stand up and brush that off before the poison gets all the way in. Just as long as you're going to sit on the ground in the middle of a desert.
There's the electric there, you can use it.
Oh, electric, nice.
Yes, for your electronics pleasure, there is a electric power cord lying on the floor. Sorry, excuse me, on the ground. It used to be tied to that supporting beam of wood, yet it fell to the floor, the ground. And if you care to use it for any of your purposes of plugging things in, it's available. It's available.
For chargers and things?
Yes, for chargers and things. It's lying on the ground. You might have to fight a scorpion or a spider or 2 or 12. And then you can plug in your device, whatever you like. Or you could buy a phone that is engineered to be better than a potato, something that was built in the last year, and just charge up the battery before you come out here. And then in which case you wouldn't have to use it. However, if you do have to use it, there is the extension cord lying on the floor. I'm sorry, on the ground. Scorpions, snakes, all kinds of fuzzy creatures in that desert. She'll feel right at home, says Cheryl. Looks like a FEMA camp, says your mama knows. Michael Furberger says, when Foodie rolls on the sand, she's also known as a chicken gauntlet. Well, here's to you, Michael Furberger, with my 0-calorie bubbly. Thanks very much again, Lisa V, and for your interest in telling me to get some. You were going to say Victoria, Vicky, Licky. That was it. I was trying to remember the joke that we had with your name there. It was a friendly joke, and I read your comment elsewhere, and I'm gonna, I just leave things lying around to remind myself of something. It's like, okay, we'll put this here to remind myself to get apple cider vinegar because it's not as expensive as I thought. So thanks very much, Lisa. I will get some of that stuff. And Michael Ferberger, funny comment. Thanks again. And yeah, I'm going to read your whole phone. You were going to say Vic Roy or Vicky or Licky. I tried to say Lisa Vicky, and then I accidentally said Licky. That was right. Well, as a cat was saying, we like you whatever your name is. And thanks for coming by and your super chat and everything. Thank you. And as we're paused here, let's just take in what Chantel is enjoying there in Kuwait. Cheryl, super chat cat, is on his way to say thanks. Cheryl Gallerin says, okay, lol, I'll put this in a super chat so you see it. I think they may be waiting to nab her at the airport. I think so too. Because she's probably, do we even know if Salah is his real name? And even though Chantel is dishonest with so many things, I would expect that, well, she's not staying in a hotel. Everything's being taken in under his name. His real name is probably something. And, well, they got so many weird laws there. I mean, prostitution exists there. Yet for foreigners, they say they make them sign a good conduct agreement and then send them on their merry way. Yet she's shooting the oil fields. So they might grab her at the airport and do something in regards to you can't come back here, or we're going to do something. I don't know. It's just okay. It's just the kind of place where you can't even pick your nose in Kuwait. As I said, some guy shows up with a fucking sword. I remember one of you guys quoted me in the chat here, and it was really funny. It's like, well, even this, just scratching at a whisker. It's like, oh, there's a guy with a sword at the door. Why? You offended the royal family. Why? My hands are clean. Well, you were standing in his general direction. Super chat, get up here. Get up there. It's all your fault, super chat. You made Cheryl wait. What? I had nothing to do with that. What are you talking about? Yeah, the big fat dummy behind me, he can't figure out how to do the premiere, so they work right. It's like, there's a live premiere coming. There's going to be a chat and everything. He just sends up a flag, and he gets to it when he gets to it. Huh? It's all his fault for making everybody wait. That's right. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. I got to figure out how that works. Super chat, Kate. Super chat, Kate. Thanks for blessing us, Shelly. I had to apologize first because of what you did earlier, making everybody wait. Pick a time. And see, look, I got flustered. Super chat, Kate. Super chat, Cat. Thanks for blessing us, Cheryl Galera, and we hope to bless you back. Super chat, Cat. Super chat, Cat. Super chat, okay. Thanks, thanks, Cheryl, and best of luck to your doggy too. And thanks for all your super angry comments about the horrible wildebeest. I detest that wildebeest too, because she's mean to cats. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. Thank you, Cheryl Gallerin. A little bit of bubbly. And we're going to leave that up there for a little while as we get back to this magical adventure that Chantel is offering as a couples channel with no charisma whatsoever. Boom.
And this is the lot water tank.
Yeah.
Is that the barbecue?
Oh, you see that debris on the ground? And we had 100 in here. Is somebody? Were you guys stepping away to watch somebody else? We got 90 here. What happened? Okay, the internet just hiccuped. Is everybody still here? Is everybody still here? Okay. Here I'm saying, I insist, I got talent. And then the internet goes down for like 1 second. So they're dragging the camera around. It's like, is that the barbecue over there? What, you mean that debris scattered all over the ground? Yeah, I think somewhere over there is barbecue. I don't know. You can light coals, put them on ground. We have some leftover industrial equipment from the oil fields. Oh, you remember earlier she was saying, there's the oil barrels. Those are barrels off to the right, underneath that big barrel. You know, something that fell off a truck. That's where they're storing their water. I mean, that's probably filled with PCBs and other chemicals, and you can get your water from here. Do you think any health inspector's been by here? Ever?
Yes.
This is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Hold on, folks. 11:53. I'm 8 minutes behind in all the comments. Sorry. Michael Furberger, thank you for your continued interest and your amazing talent. Please, everybody, check out Mr. Furberger. Pretty Beauty is taller when she's laying down. Okay. I'm pushing forward a little bit. Lisa V, that was funny. Like a Furburger, funny too. Cheryl, yes, we have no idea who this salad guy really is. As I go down here, because it's part of your super chat, I put it up. Michael Furburger, when Foodie Booty orders donuts, it's a baker's mutton. Old age homegirl basic female technically filming it all without permission from the government is potentially able to be punished with deportation, jail time, or fines if they deem to be include anything immoral or related to government. Thank you. Maybe they are going to grab her at the airport. That's cool, Cheryl. We know you've been fighting off a spider bite, and there's concerns for your doggy because you take an interest in our pet friends and worry about them and tend to them immediately. Linda Lou, it's a funny one. Thanks, Cheryl. Oh, there's a little bot in here. Let me get that bot. Chrissy Louise. Holy moly is rebutting the bot. Foodie is not a hot girl bot. Okay. I'm back, caught up. We still have 99 people here, which is so close to 100. It is 100 as far as I'm concerned. Let's get in here. Let's get in here to this palace that Salah is bringing to Chantel. We're not even halfway done. There's tons of laughs coming. Wow, one person just left. We had 99. Where are you going? Stay right there. Come on.
There's a kitchen. That's cool.
There's a kitchen. That's cool. I mean, garden sheds in the United States, Canada, and Europe are better than this. At the very least, I hope she gets an enormous fine. That if she says, well, I don't even have that on me. Okay, well, you're not coming back into the country again ever until you pay this. You show up at the airport with this unpaid jail until you pay this. One arrest you, they do it straight away. Well, authorities they may be, Cherry Metha, and I agree with you. It's just that we don't really know anything about Salah. I don't think that's really his real name. I mean, we sort of get used to calling him Salah, and there was a bit of a joke after, for salad, and it was fun that there was an emoji that was salad that I could use. It didn't show up big all the time. It's like when you use it for titles, it's big, and then when you use it for chat comments, it's small. So I put the Salah custom emoji in there. I don't think that he'd be that easy to find. And Chantel is probably Chantel is not doing any transactions in her own name, I don't think. Or if she finds like an American banking machine, that's where she's pulling her money out. Anything that's got like Arabic writing, she's staying away from. And they could be building a case too. 102 here. Let's keep rolling. So she just referred to this as a kitchen, and there's a big gas canister there. Dangerous.
Oh,
Yeah.
gas?
Small kitchen.
What a dump.
Nice.
Okay. This is what I was working on. She goes to open the cupboard, and there's a fly coming out of it, right? Or just off the kitchen counter. So I ran this like 10 times. All right. Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh, has everything you need.
Yeah, if you're a cowboy and you don't have, discerning tastes, I guess that is everything you need. Wow, it's fully stocked. There's not even a 99-cent thing from the dollar store that you put the knives, the spoons, the forks, and anything else. There's not even like a little section for that. I mean, that's how fabulous this place is. Somebody didn't spend 99 cents at the dollar store to put something, I don't know, dollar store, Kuwait, I don't know, the poor people's store. They didn't put that in there. How much does that cost? Like nothing. They don't even have that there. It's just scattered all over the place. It's just, wow, this is... I wish she would just say, hey, guys, I guess he's not taking care of me. He lives in a shoebox and doesn't even have a job. What kind of a jerry-rigged mess is that? Would you want to even turn that on? It's like, sorry, a valve was missing. That just looks dangerous. Chrissy says the outdoor desert kitchen is cleaner than her kitchen back at home. Yeah, what is that on the counter? I thought that was a bunch of keys. Let me pull back.
Tea set. Oh, has everything you need.
See if we can figure out what it is. I don't know. What is that pile of junk? I don't know. We could look at it all night. Not that I don't want to. It's just I can't quickly tell what that is. I thought at first it was a bunch of keys. I can't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. We gave it a try, Linda Lou. Now look at the floor. Look at the floor. What a mess that the floor is. I mean, what they can't have somebody go and do a little bit of ceramic tile work, put in a little, I don't know, stucco or DAP or grout, anything. What a dump. The dish brush probably.
Tea set. Gas stove.
Okay, gas stove. Why would you want to hook up something that looked like it was made in 1976, and back then it was a bargain item, and you want to hook that up to gas? Oh, look, there's a gas stove. Yeah, a dangerous one. Here's my other joke. It's either going to be kaboom or it's going to be like this. What's that smell? Hey, yeah, I smell something funny too.
This is a bathroom. Arabic style.
Did you hear him? It's a bathroom, Arabic style. This is what I was teasing you guys with earlier. This is the bathroom, Arabic style. Well, thank you very much again, Cheryl Gallarin. Gallarin. You see, if I say it fast, I say it properly. You see, when I read it, it says, and, well, you know the story. I don't know how to say it right. Gallarin. Thank you much. Thank you much. This is the Amberlynn Reed coconut pineapple. No juice, no milk, no soda pop. Just bubbly water, black coffee, and sometimes that Amberlynn Reed stuff. The NutraSweet, I don't forget what it is, Crystal Light. So thanks again, Cheryl. And we left it up there. And plus, I don't want to have your fun name next to a toilet. So you understand. I wouldn't do that to you or anybody. Chantel's going to take us to the toilet right in the ground. So I can't leave your name next to a toilet. Okay, Chantel, show us the toilet that you're being introduced to, Arabic style.
What? Uh-oh. Wait. You have to explain this to the North American people. So you go like this. You put your feet here, your feet here.
Do you notice that there's a bug crawling on it? And this is the extra work that I did. I'm going to zoom in and play it about 10. Let me get caught up in the comments here. A snail that lurks. I love these names. A snail that lurks. What do you see, avatar? Like, that's a nice looking snail. It's the screenshot that you use for this live is sheer gold. Thank you. And look at that, right behind it. Right ahead, right after it, Foodie Booty squats by standing up. This is camping in the Kuwait desert. Thanks again, Cheryl. Like, and Michael Furberger, Fruity Booty can't even aim for a single seat, but she's supposed to aim for a little hole. I never thought of that, which makes it even funnier. They do in the civilized world. Like, I know what a bidet is. I just didn't. This is considered a toilet at other places. No, that wrecks it. No, that can't be. I've only ever seen this type of toilet with Salah offering it to Chantel. It's Arabic style. Well, I'm not familiar. Anyway, there's a bug crawling in it. So I zoomed in on it and I played this about 10 times. So 113 people here. Chantel's taking us right into the toilet again, and it's got a bug on it. Here we go.
Your feet here, 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 your feet here.
Yes, he's going to take care of you. Hey, over here is a toilet. Ugh. You know, that's not good for that part of your body to like sit too low in a toilet bowl. And this is asking you to squat like a lunatic. I mean, can't they get like, a few pieces of plywood together so you don't have to sit this low and to squat like I mean, is this like a practical joke?
Your feet here, like that way, and then you squat and then you wash with the water here.
Classy. Wow, he really can take care of you. I mean, we wondered about, show us what the toilet looks like in the shoebox in the basement, buried in the desert. We never see the toilet. This is what we do see. Can you imagine what the shared toilet looks like? Yes, you just squat, close the sheet metal door, hope for the best, and 4 times out of 10 there will be water coming out of this. Otherwise, if you take a handful of sand and do what you have to do, that will act as a cleaning agent too. not not a comfortable one, yet it will work. Look how filthy the floor is.
That'll be interesting.
And for bath.
You know what you do? Use that, Chantel, when you're back on OnlyFans. You use that there.
A bath.
You can take a shower here.
Nice.
Listen to her. Listen to her. It's like, nice, sweet, wow. Oh, that's so cool. You know, some things that have been around a long time and are very utilitarian in their design. A toilet of that type is not healthy. It's just, you know, I don't want to talk about it so much. It's just a fact of life. If you sit in that way, you're gonna endanger yourself to hemorrhoids. It's just, I mean, you can't even read the newspaper or a gossip, you know, rag from the grocery store. I have never encountered a toilet like that. It's just literally a hole in the ground. It's just, and Chantel's saying, nice, sweet. It's like, look, you can have shower here. She's like, really? Wow.
And this is the light.
There's the light. Look at the tape. Look at the electrical tape holding it together. It's like, no, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'll have to disagree with you there. I'll take the modern stand-up toilet that costs, you know, like, you know, several $100s. No, this is a piece of shit to do a shit with, especially for a heavy person. It makes even less sense. So look, we have a light bulb. Just don't touch it while you're having a shower, and hope that the duct tape, the electrical tape, is holding, because you know if the light bulb falls, you will be, you know, fried alive. So Michael Furberger's right in there. Foodie Beauty isn't used to having a light bulb work over her head. Oh boy. You know how dangerous that is? And there's already like the electrical tape. Anyway, I guess I've made my point, right? It's so ridiculous. Yeah, get yourself soaking wet, and if the light falls, then guess what? You'll be the barbecue. We'll feed you to the cats. Roll it. Roll it.
Well, at least we don't have to go in the dark.
You know, she would be better off to use the light in her device as a light, and just, you know, use clothespins to put it up on the wall and put a piece of plastic over it, than to trust on something plugged in and dangling at the top.
Thank you.
Listen to her heavy breathing.
When you finish from eating, you can wash your hand here.
I don't know what he said. When you're finished your meeting or you're finished your eating, then you can wash your hands. Yeah, really? Yeah, out of this industrial drum. There were military solvents used in this in the 1940s, and now we use it for drinking water and for washing.
Nice.
Nice? More like, are you kidding?
And there's double style of bathroom here.
Now, I worked on this beforehand, and I'm going to zoom in too. So she's amazed by a toilet you can actually sit with without having to damage your knees and your back.
Style of bathroom here. Style of bathroom here. Style of bathroom here.
Look at that caulking job. It's dirty, and it's like, well, like, what is that? Is that, this makes a cowboy job look sophisticated. It's like, you know, a cowboy job compared to this would be like, wow, did you graduate from engineering school? Did you, Tex? Yeah, I sure did. What do you think of the job I just did? I did it. That's the first one I ever did. I read a pamphlet. The instructions were in Japanese. At least I think they were. Probably Chinese. Anyway, I looked at the little cartoons, and I think I made it 2 words of English. I did it. Well, it's fabulous. A job like that is much better than this. Like, what do they just do? Like, put the muck in the general direction and just hope for the best? Was this kicked into place with a sandal? Did they have a camel do it? Seriously, look, I know I can't have alcohol in this country, yet I am drunk. Bring the camel. Pay him. Here's 50 dinars. Come on, camel. Here's the stuff. Do the caulking job. Well, Chantel, Salah is going to take care of me. I mean, you'd be better off to have a plastic shitter in your van here in Canada. You know, just go to the hardware store, $100, $150. You can have a chemical toilet. You know, pour your business underneath a tree, bury it. You know, you better off that. And like, imagine all the like the germs that are there. It's like, there you go, his toilet. And because you can actually sit in it, Chantel's like, really? Wow. It's surrounded by frosting. $106 here. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Mr. Furburger, for your continued talents this evening. Keep them coming. Oh my gosh, cherry candies. Have you changed your avatar again, cherry candy? No, yes, you have. Shit crusted cock. Nasty. I wish I hadn't have said that. We're talking about cocking out of a tube. That was funny to read. Not too genteel to actually speak.
Style of bathroom here. 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 Style of bathroom here.
What?
Beagle Mama. No toilet paper. That's correct. And there's no place to hang it, and there's no place to store it. It's like, no, we don't bother with that. The toilet seat is square, just like Foodie Beauty. I know.
Nice. Double style.
Double style. So, you know, normally you'd have the American style, European style, normal Western civilization toilet off to the right, and then you'd have a bidet, and then you have this hole in the floor, and Chantel calls that a double style. Oh, there's Angry Filipino, also known as Old School Bert. We brought the Old School Bert emoji, custom emoji back. Thanks for coming by, Angry Filipino. Let's keep rolling. We're not even halfway done. 107 here. There's a whole bunch of more laughs coming. Stick around. Oh boy, you see this is why. I mean, like, I get a couple of comments that I really dig, and then I get into the video again, and then the comments get way ahead of me, and yeah. Due to your enormous bulk, Chantel, don't sit on that the other one. I know that you want that one, and you're very excited. It just use the other. I'm gonna hurt my back. Look, we got a Beezer in here. A closet racist. Those toilets on the right are in Africa as well. When did I say that Africans don't have like the normal Western world toilet? Where did I say that? Where did I say that? Where? I'm going to give you 1 minute. Those toilets on the right, okay, the big one, are in Africa as well, bigot. Well, give me a minute. No, asshole. I'm not a racist, Tony Tone. And you don't get to tell me, please hush. I get to tell you to fuck right off. See you later, buddy. Bye-bye, Tony Tone. Like, people that got, like, no life, they want to start a fight over this. I mentioned the Western civilization because Chantel is from Canada, and that's what she's expecting. She's expecting the normal stuff that you're going to find in the Four Seasons or in the Motel 6. And where do we find a toilet that's a fucking hole in the ground? And it's being sold to us by, Salah, who's like the whole thing behind this channel that I'm making fun of is a fake love affair. And you're going to come in here as a white knight against racism, you fucking asshole. Go to hell. Chantel is a racist. We're against racism around here. And we're inclusive of everybody. There. That wipes them out completely. Going right back to what I said before. Yeah, we expect that if there is a shared toilet in the hole in the ground where Salah is living, where we've never seen the toilet, it probably is the one on the right. It very unlikely is that one. This is like camping. Yet even with camping, you get a plastic bucket and put it in your van. That's how you do things in Canada.
So we have 2 bathrooms and 1 kitchen for now. And the first living room, we saw it.
Yes. We have a tent here. Oh, wow.
There's some sofa and living room here also.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a moment where you want to say, wow. It's like, where do these come out of? Like, a bordello run by the royal family that they keep away from the public. Because after all, there's no free press over there. And then they're like, no, we need new. Burn this. Take it out of here. Before we burn, could we just haul it away and throw it in a ditch? Is there somebody waiting for it? Yes. Okay, let them have it. Let them have it. Just get it off the property. Get it off the property. And this inspires Chantel. Wow. I mean, don't they have like fabulous hotels in there somewhere in Kuwait? He's supposed to be taking care of her. Take her up, like to the top floor. And it's like, wow. Like, do a huge flex on Salah and entertain us with that.
I think I'll spend most of my time in here.
Now, that comment I froze ahead of time. Now, to say, I think I'll be spending most of my time here. That's like if there's like a special suite, in the, the president's room of some hotel. And it's like there's, staff there. And there's a concierge. And there's somebody, preparing a fresh charcuterie board every 15 minutes. And it's all part of, being in the president's suite. And then it's like, oh my, I think I'll just be staying here if you don't mind. This is like junk, we throw this in the garbage here. And she's like, I think I'll be spending my time here. And it's funny. Why? Salah is going to take care of me. Yes. He's in a shoebox, and this to him is camping. I'll be spending most of my time here. Wow. How many stains are on this carpet? How many people have farted? How many strangers have farted into this furniture over decades?
We can grouping with the friends, families.
Sleeping here.
Mm.
Sweet.
Sweet. I mean, she wants to flex this guy as being successful. This is not convincing anyone. Look at this dump. Sweet.
Very comfortable.
And the electric here, if you want to use any charger or...
Yeah.
And available, we have electricity. Really? Electricity? I don't know what to say. Well, if you want to recharge something, here. I mean, on the filthy carpet next to a piece of industrial waste that we use to hold up the tent, it was previously held off the floor, the ground, by glue. The glue failed. It's still available. It's here on the floor if you should need recharging facilities. Really? It looks like an extension cord. Wow.
Anything you want.
And then
What's going on? Are you guys arguing here? What's going on here? Okay, I'll go. What's going on here? Okay, I don't know what's going on.
who's gonna sit in this chair? Not me.
That looks like it would hurt your back. It looks like a torture device. That's where they take the critics of the royal family and they put them in there. It's a variation on the Iron Maiden. And then they shut the other side and slowly squash you until, 40% of your bones are broken. And then they just leave you sitting there in misery as an example to anybody else, not to criticize the royal family.
This? Yeah, try it out. Another sitting area here. Is it comfortable?
Does it hurt your back? Yes, it does.
Is it comfy?
Yeah, very nice. Totally fixed.
We're the first ones here, so we're getting to film before everyone gets here. Wakey wakey.
We have more work to do.
We have this other seating area here.
You know what the seating area reminds me of? This is what the smoking area looks like for the clowns at a traveling circus. Dang it. I know there's about a 10-second delay in the comments. So that's what I'm going to park on for a moment. Isn't anybody digging my comment? This is the smoking area for the clowns at a traveling circus. Where are the clowns? Come on, you fuckers, you gotta go on. Yeah, it's past 8 o'clock. So what? Get the hell over here. Let me finish my smoke, you cheap punk. Well, I thought it was especially funny. Moving along.
Yeah, it's outside area to sit here. And this here, we have an AC.
That's the president's suite. Over here, AC.
Oh,
The AC room.
nice. Maybe I'll.
Now I'm getting the clown comments. The angry clowns. It does. Send in the clowns. I got clown emojis. No relish on that burger. Put a sweet coming up here from Colleen with a K while I'm having a little something to drink. The Amberlin Reed, pineapple, coconut, crystal light, whatever. I just remembered something. When that asshole's in here says I was a racist, I knew I was forgetting something. I've got a Charlie Gold custom emoji that's been in here since, the first few weeks. As soon as I could create custom emojis, I knew it. I just, it's like a live show, right? Somebody wants to crash the party. You got to deal with them and tell them to fuck off quick. It's like, yeah, I'm racist. I've had a Charlie Gold custom emoji in my custom emojis since as soon as I could start adding custom emojis. Yeah, and we're racist. Fuck off again. Not you calling with a K, that guy earlier. Tin Roof, rested, Love Shack. Sign says, stay away, fools, cause love rules at the Love Shack. It's the same thing. Put her on the mattress. I was great at karaoke doing that. Of course, I got to do the guys part. I'm trying to remember it. Hop in my Chrysler. It's as big as a whale, and it's about to set sail. I got me a car. It sinks about 20, so hurry up and bring your jukebox money. See? Talent here. I was ready. And that's a Southern United States expression, which also means pregnant. Because they did such a good job of singing it. Well, Krusty the Clown's backyard. Yeah, that's his garden shed. Foodie only wanted to get married for cake. Okay, 108 people here. I was just doing a little song on the side there. Michael Furberger again. Everybody's Love Shack is a Shake Shack. And she's lying there. She says, we did sleep here with many pillows. No, she didn't. So she's advertising that they have AC in this. Let's check out the air conditioning. This is the president's suite.
Sleep here. Ooh.
Slowly.
Look, you see all the bugs? You see all the bugs?
Yes.
See the AC?
It is hot.
Yeah, he's pressing buttons, and guess what? There's no noise coming out of it.
Hottest time of day around right now. Noon to
Yeah, there's no noise coming out of it. It doesn't work.
4. Let me just show around here. Another.
There's the flies. There's the flies.
Another.
another 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 another
Is there anything more attractive than a toilet with a whole bunch of flies in it in the middle of the desert with air conditioning that doesn't work? Salah's going to take care of me.
another 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 washroom here.
Wait, I go out the washroom again. Bring it back. Shoot.
Here.
StreamYard is a bit of a drag.
Another
Yeah, another washroom, she's going to say. You know that there's a light coming out of it? That's because it just falls right into the sand. Classy.
another washroom here. There's another tent here. Are you laughing at me? Oh wow. There's a whole other area here.
You see the bugs?
Area here. So there's like 3 tents or what? Wow. Oh, a TV. There's a TV for camping.
Yeah, if you want to watch something, movies or play games.
That's amazing. That's pretty cool.
Okay, I got to take it back.
Wow. Oh, a TV.
So she just said... So this is the TV, right? Okay. So that TV is worth about 50 Canadian dollars. And Canadian dollars are ridiculous to begin with. So they're looking at a used $50 TV with all the shit hanging out of it. They've had like hundreds of people having their hands on over it for like, 15 years. I was like, wow, we got a TV. And now this will be funnier when I do this.
There's a TV for camping.
Yeah, if you want to watch something, movies or play games.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Movies or play games? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Yes, if you have a DVD player, portable, you can attach to TV and watch movie. And you could even play games. Did you bring your ColecoVision with you? Didn't you dig that, Mr. Furburger? Wasn't it funny? I mentioned ColecoVision. Wasn't I just, that it could have been Nintendo. I was going to say Atari 2600. Did you think the ColecoVision was good? Mr. Furburger, was I funny with the ColecoVision? I wanted something, not too easy. I didn't want to say Nintendo or Atari. Please, Mr. Furburger, I appreciate your comedic input. Well, there is about a 10-15 second delay on the chat, so I'll wait for Mr. Furburger is giving me the applause sign. Thank you, Mr. Furburger. Super Chat Cat is turning your way. Give me the thumbs up. Super Chat Cat appreciates you too, Mr. Furburger. Okay, there's more. There's 108 people here. I got more for you. Okay, I was working on this earlier. So she just thinks it's amazing. There's a television there, and he's So this is the rest of my joke. She thinks it's amazing that you can have, games and movies on an old television set. And she's shooting the footage on one of these devices. You have games, movies, television, everything here. And so she's already carrying it. And, and she's like, well, wow, you can have movies and games on a TV? You silly cow. It's already in your pocket. And there's more. You ready? Because Mr. Furburger would take over everything with his amazing one-liners, and then it would just be the Furburger channel. It's because I appreciate his talent. And it's just, we're blessed when Mr. Fergerberger comes by for his Mr. Fergerberger is not a bot. He immediately reacts to what's going on here with amazing genius comedy. And it's like, the Twitter messages of great one-liners like pow, 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 pow. I'm just trying to keep up. There's so many of them. Oh, look, we got some criticism. Now, that's the first time I've seen you here. It's so annoying when you play things over and over. Guess who the all caps is for? Me. Oh, look, you didn't even want to hang around. Bye. Well, thanks for showing that you're a dick, a good Karma D. So you show up and you want to take your ball and go home. All right. Well, let me explain to you what micro expressions are. Because you already said bye, I was going to give you the chance to talk. So let me just actually, I won't ban you yet. I'm going to give you one more chance to get back in here if you want to talk. Why do I do this? Why am I nice to people? He just said bye. Let me get rid of you. I got to hit the right there. Block user. Okay, that idiot is out of here. There. Let me explain to you micro expressions, okay? I have to hunt for them, and then when I find them, they're called micro expressions. That means it's not acting or a piece of real life that lasts like this. Yeah, or it's like they're itty bitty. So to appreciate them, you run them over and over and over. That's how you get something out of them, right? Now, if I ran like 4 minutes of shit over and over again, I mean, like there are other people that do just clip channels reactions. They just take 2 hours of Foodie Beauty and give you 4 minutes and 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and they run silly music in the background and they get 20,000 views per. So I find mistakes and screw ups, and if they're tiny, they get run over and over again, so you can appreciate them and dig what's going on. That's why we do it. And when I'm putting it together, I'm like, okay, that's enough. I don't use it to stretch the material because there's more than enough material to work with. So I can see why you just showed up. You want to put yourself in the spotlight for a moment and then ran away before you could, argue with me. I'm trying to put up as many as I can. I can change the rows. Usually, the only one that would mention would be Casey. She calls me Gary. If I don't put up every comment she puts up, says, "Oh, you're ignoring me again," and she's not here this night. That would be fun if Pete did. He's just so, dependent on that wildebeest. It would be hilarious, if he went live and said, "You're such a stupid fucking idiot." I haven't done the Pete's voice for a while. I don't know if that's coming off as good enough or not. Anyway, I keep getting to the rest that we have here, and we still have more than 100 here. And it's for the third time I'm saying there's more. All right, there's more. I didn't take this to Photoshop. I did adjust the contrast and the lighting. So check out all the stains, and then I'll wait for your comments. You ready? You ready? Here we go.
That's pretty cool.
You know what else is cool? Look at all the stains. Here we go. There. See? That's pretty cool. Guess what? You can sit on that floor. Isn't that cool? Isn't that amazing? Good for you, Enchanted Rose. You're getting new digs. I'm just waiting for some comments to come in on this stained mess of a carpet. Now, I gave up on any comments on the, the clown smoking area. And then after I walked away from it, then I got up some comments. So I'm just going to, there we go. You're welcome. Sand fleas in those carpets. Wow, fit for a beast. Now we're getting some. You're welcome to sit here. He's going to take care of me. Here you go. Please just sit on the floor. Remember, as always, if you feel something stinging, which starts to feel warmer and warmer, you're sitting on a sand beetle. Just stand up and flick it off. Buffalo fleas. You know where I got this from? It wasn't CSI. It's when Gordon Ramsay, I wish he would bring back Kitchen Nightmares, because he goes in there with an ultraviolet light into the bathroom. Look, come here. I want to show you something. It's absolutely filthy. This is madness. Have you been in here? Right. Okay. Now you know what this bathroom is all about. Clean it. And I wish he'd bring that fucking show back. He said he made a mistake when he got rid of it. I guess it's too much for him to decide to bring it back. Would that be admitting making a mistake? Anyway, that was my little side issue. I hope you enjoyed all the stains all over the floor, which is what Chantel is sharing with us now. Moving on. We're just about halfway done. Still got a lot of laughs coming. Come on, footage. Roll. Roll footage. Footage. There.
Yeah, and here we have this place to have a seat with your friends, with your family, especially at the winter. Okay.
Yeah, don't step on any of the stones because they are off their moorings and you will break an ankle. And don't try to sue anyone in this country. It's your fault. Anything that you do is your fault. So I make it very clear, don't lean on anything. Take it as for decorative purposes only. If the fire stays where it's supposed to, great. Just don't put any of your great bulk on it. Lego bricks.
You can open the coals and the fire will come inside. So it'll be like a heater.
Nice. It's very nice.
With the Arabic coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And these little benches, I sat on one and you.
Look at that. I think about you guys for everything. So she pointed at this stuff and immediately the camera adjusted for her. That's how expensive her device is. And then when she moved it in, I froze it. I mean, like, her finger's about to explode. I mean, if this is her finger about to explode, I mean, imagine what the rest of her looks like without the filters. Mr. Furburger's having a fun time tonight. Thanks for coming by again, Mr. Furburger. Her hand is 5 burritos on a Whopper. That looks indecent. Moving along, 110 people here. We're having a blast with this. We're just a little bit past the halfway mark.
You can also lean against them on the ground. They're
Enchanted Rose says that finger is obese too.
pretty comfortable.
Yeah, for the back.
Yes. Nice. I want to sleep outside tonight under the stars.
And also we can play volleyball here.
I challenge you.
Remember back when they were through the mall and I said, you know, even though I don't like Chantel, I don't like this Salak actor, when she challenged him to like video games. And that would have been okay. Now, I can understand that they can't record. They can't record anybody for anything ever. If you go into a video game arcade, can't you at least record the game? So I thought it would have been halfway interesting to check out a Kuwait video game arcade. And they didn't even go in. So Chantal said, I challenge you. And they didn't even go in. So it's just, you know, a continuation. She says, I challenge you. It's like, as if, you know, oh, we have volleyball. Wow, you got 2 sticks and a net that's held together with tape. And like Chantal, as if you're going to be able to do any of that stuff. You know, those of us who are aware of Chantal's channel for the last few years, it's like, oh, when the spring gets here, I'm going to be totally exercising. Spring comes, it goes, it leaves, it's winter again. Oh, I'm totally going to be, yeah, as if you're going to play volleyball, Chantal. Oh, I love Pac-Man. Mr. Furburger, I love Pac-Man.
No way. Are you sure?
I'm positive. I used to play in high school and I always lost, but I can try.
What kind of a dumb comment is that from Chantel? I would play volleyball all the time and I would lose. You don't play volleyball by yourself. It's you and 9 other people, or 8 or 6, all doing this, right? And you know, how do you play 2 people? That's like that. Yeah, they already covered name for that. It's called tennis, and you do, you know, with the racket. Can't play volleyball with 2 people. You'd be running the entire time. Even an athlete would be winded. That's why they have 9 people there to all do this. I play volleyball. I always lose. I could try. Always with Chantal taking us backwards to her high school days. Challenge yourself to a shower.
You're tall.
Yeah, he's tall. So what? If he's going to be on a volleyball team, his opponents will all be tall. Advantage gone. I mean, with those 2 playing volleyball, it's not going to be like him, you know, putting the ball up and spiking it. I win. Game over. I mean, it would be halfway funny if they would send the ball back and forth for a couple of minutes. They won't even do that. And she tells us she's losing weight. She won't even do that much.
I tried playing soccer with him, but
Mr. Furburger is right in here. Foodie plays for 4 people. Chantel's an idiot. Show of hands, people. LOL. Cheryl, just for you, because it sounds like a poll, I'm going to go over to my other browser. Everybody, this is going to take me a minute. Whoops, I opened the new window in this browser, which is wrong. Okay, let me go over. Hang on. Let me bring up the live. And let me get this. Start a poll. What was it again? Chantel's an idiot. We know she's an idiot. It's just fun to do a poll. Chantel's an idiot. Show of hands, anyone? Where's the dang engage? Start a poll. Chantel is an idiot. Yes. No. And of course, I'm going to add a joke third option. Two of them. Here we go. Here's a poll. Back to the other browser. Sarah Jane, yes, it is all fake. It's all fake. The whole thing. The other reaction channels that are very successful treating this whole mess as if it's real. So Chantel goes into Natter's chat a few days ago, and they're like, "You've betrayed your husband already, Chantel." It's all fake. They're all working together. Chantel would have us believe that Natter raped her, beat her up, forcibly confined her to his small apartment, and that Chantel brought criminal charges. And I was saying, where's the court paperwork? Where's the court date? Well, how come there's nothing, at the courthouse? How come there's... And then Chantel says, oh, I decided to drop his charges. That's called public mischief in Canada. You have different words for it for the United States and throughout Europe. You can't bring false charges against somebody deliberately as a joke. The example I use is like your next door neighbor is cutting the grass past 11 p.m. You don't phone the police and say, yeah, he threatened to kill 6 people and he's dealing heroin. Yep. Yeah. That'll fix his wagon. Oh, wait. And he's armed. Yeah. Look, there they are beating him up. Oh, shucks. Constable, when does he get out? In 6 days after he goes in front of a judge. Good. Okay. Oh, and 6 days later. Okay, so there's a trial coming. Look, yeah, I was just angry. I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, no harm done. Right? Okay, thanks. Bye. You can't do that. So she's not in love. Whatever of this marriage, whatever it is, it's on paper or a handshake or a contract of business. It's not real. I mean, if she was really raped by Natter, she's not in his chat. If she was really in love with this man, she's not in Natter's chat. It's all fake. They're all working together. That's why she's in Kuwait. This clown she's with, I'm glad he's on the screen right now. That one. He's a friend of Natter's or something, right? They're into this scam of this fake drama that they're treating as a soft scripted reality TV show. And the things that elevate Chantel's celebrity are to make fun of 9/11 and to, get drunk and high and mock the slaughter of kids in the United States at a school shooting. She does those things because she inserts herself into the spotlight of things she has nothing to do with. It's all fake. What I'm reacting to is Chantel's lies, by which she said he's well-to-do, he's going to take care of me. And then when she gets over there, well, you got to make some kind of content. And they're out in the middle of effing nowhere, looking at, bugs all over the toilet, which is a hole in the ground. So yeah, it's all fake. And it's like an object lesson of what some people are allowed to get away with. For making fun of 9/11 alone, YouTube should reach over and go, no, Chantel, that's okay. Hey, it's me, Chantel. I'm on Patreon again. And this time they're not going to get me come back to YouTube either. Please give me $4 a month and you'll get to watch a terrible platform. That's where she belongs. Anyway, back to the footage.
I lasted 1 second. So I asked Sal if he can take me to look for the animals that I hear going. Bleh. Oh, is that it? No. Somebody has goats or camels or something I need to see.
Here come the camels, everybody. The friends are all flies and bugs. Yeah, they're all in on it. They're all in on it. S-Jam, too. When S-Jam went to her door, or Chantel said he went to her door, she made a video about it with a cartoon bear drawing and little kid music in the background, like not little, the type of music that comes out of a music box, woman's jewelry box. There's a special music box, where it turns and there's those little prongs that are hitting, and it's a very special sound. You guys know what I mean. So she had the cartoon bear, and you're playing cartoon music box music and jewelry box music in the background, and she uses her fake voice. Guys, I really don't want to make a video like this. I just have to. Please understand that you have to stay away. And yet, if somebody really comes to your door, you call the police and they handle it. They tell the person who did it to stop doing it. They also tell you, don't have any contact, don't talk about them. And now S-Jam, is like a friend in her chat. And it was all bullshit. It's all bullshit. If someone's really at your door, call the police and you don't talk about them. That's it. She makes videos about it. It's all fake. What isn't fake is, hang on, I got to hit that bot. What isn't fake is her trying to sell this sexy, exciting, fun new couples channel with a guy she's not in love with. And this isn't exotic. This is pathetic. She had to go to Kuwait because it's the only place where she could find somebody willing to work with her. I mean, it makes no sense. What the hell is she doing? She's in the middle of nowhere trying to make this seem exciting. We have Arabic-style toilet. Are you kidding? And there is a cord on the floor, the ground, you can plug in. Over here, the latest television from the year 2010. And if you want, you can plug in games or perhaps a DVD player. Everybody writes his scripts on a Mad Libs. Mr. Farberger has provided. It's not the first time she has used an outhouse glory hole. And there's Cowboy Dog. Thanks for coming by, Cowboy Dog. Fun name, fun avatar. Debrecen is such a picturesque desert. Brown sand, no dunes. A chance to Rose saying hi, Cowboy Dog. She faked a migraine to get rid of cleaning. Yeah, real migraine. She's in bed, quiet. Look at Rocky Go-Abouts. The timing of his lines are always off. Yeah, terrible delivery coming from Salah. We still got more footage to come. Well, it's just been ridiculous for so long. You know, she squeezed everything out of Natter's storyline that she could, because the most exciting part of it was, after all this fake abuse, there's going to be a criminal trial. That means here's Chantel walking to court. Here's Natter walking to court, all dressed up, all with lawyers. Oh, and what date? Let me get the record here. It was on this date that Natter punched you in the head, burned you with cigarettes, and Miss Chantel, we would, like, as if there's going to be a criminal trial. It was all nonsense. Chantel, I decided to drop charges, and then next they were saying, Chantel is on our community tab, I have lawyered up. Oh, you have lawyered up. Dee Dee saying, you lawyered up, we're going to lawyer up, and they're all going to sue each other for defamation. Nothing happened. So now she's got a fake couples channel. Angry. No man wants her. That's the reality of her. She's a vicious, mean, vile monster. No one wants that. Right. I mean, if she was human and she found somebody, heavy or not, they could work towards, getting rid of all that blubber. There would be like a spirit somewhere there. With Chantel, it's just lie some more, lie. Not one wedding photo. There's never any interaction with, the neighbors or the friends or the family. There's nothing. There's only been, I've watched all of them. There was only one moment. Remember they were in that restaurant with all the noise and everybody coughing? And for like 10 seconds, the guy bringing the tea, half-heartedly went on camera. He rang a bell and he brought them tea. That probably, cost a big tip. But, a lot of rigmarole coming from Salah. Pay you. Just moment. Just less than a minute. Here's your tea. That's the only time we've seen them talk to anybody. It's a Furburger. When Foodie goes on a date, she pees on a calendar. Foodie Beauty is lawyered up. She has loitered up. Foodie Beauty has a case in a mall food court. What was the name of that other woman? I can't remember her name. May Anderson, that was the name. We got more footage, everybody. There's nothing like a horse, says Cheryl. They're better to ride than camels. We got more footage. You got 105 people here. We're getting right back to the footage. Here we go.
Yay! I knew I heard it. Oh, cool. I thought it was a petting zoo, but it's actually people owning this.
She talks like a child. Like, oh, cool. I thought it was a petting zoo. Is it people own these animals? And she says, oh, how cute. The donkey or the camel's like, I don't know, what, 200 yards away?
They own the animals. Aww. Cute. See the fire over there? Yeah.
Okay. She shot more footage of the oil fields. I didn't even know, right? I was just getting this a few hours ago. When she, with the other one, when she shot the oil fields and talked about it, I said, I can't believe she just did this. So I made a quick reaction, got it out there. And Chantel, with 101 people here, Chantel took down the footage. And if you go to my channel, if you go to the pre-recorded uploads, the videos, they call them, you can see the footage there. And if you watch this from the start, there's an email address that I was sharing. And She shot more footage of the oil fields. I like, how super stupid can you be? And she's with the guy. And by the way, shooting footage of the oil fields is forbidden, prohibited. And anyway, here it is. Here it is. I didn't know it was going to be here until earlier tonight.
That's an oil field. A lot of oil in Kuwait, huh?
Oh, I did put it in. I put it in again. You see, I was rushed. Okay, let me back up. And this is... Well, I just feel like whistling for some reason. I don't know why.
Zoo, but it's actually
I just want to remind you, shooting footage of the oil fields in Kuwait is especially super duper forbidden.
people owning this. They own the animals. Aww. Cute. See the fire over there? Yeah. That's an oil field. A lot of oil in Kuwait, huh? Which Gulf country has the most oil? Saudi Arabia actually has the most oil in the Gulf countries.
Yeah, they have like 40k.
They have 40,000 fields. Wow. So there was this like little cat. Most of the wild cats are not very friendly. They don't approach people, but this one...
Yeah, it was friendly because it can still smell BBJ and Sam all over you because you haven't bathed properly since you got over there.
was, and it waited outside of the kitchen all evening for our scraps. So now we are preparing the coals for the food. We are having charcoal barbecue. Salah in the menu.
Yes, she did.
And prepared this. I'm very nervous around hot coals and fire, but I gave...
Look, I froze it right here. I froze it right here. She could be cooking her own giant gut and not even know it for like half an hour. You know, it just first it's going to itch a little bit, right? And she's walking around, and you know the smoke is coming out of it, and because you know the attire didn't have a chance to catch fire because there's so much grease and water weight and butter, grease, and other slime that put out the fire. So she's walking around, it's like something burning. It's like I don't see anything. Oh well. Maybe it's an oil field. And then like the glow would get a little more intense. And it's like, oh, I set myself on fire. I barbecued my own fat, blubbery gut. She's nervous around coals. Foodie Beauty is also nervous around trails with a 1 degree incline and treadmills. You know, when I'm on the treadmill, I got to get back to it. Just, you know, I don't talk about it too much. Just trying to get that vehicle of mine back on the road. It takes up so much time. I do go to the gym. I'm gonna get back. Like I can do an incline of 3. That's it. Nervous around trails with a 1 degree incline and treadmills. However, I can go upstairs, which is better than a 1 degree incline. And this is just a trail for Chantel. And she's also nervous around scales that don't commit perjury. Yeah. Okay, 104 here. Let's keep it over 100. Oh, good. 105. Let's keep going. We've got more footage. We got more footage.
Give it a try just for the video, just so
Thank you, Cherry Mitha, for the kind words.
you guys can laugh at me, I guess, trying to do this. But I like trying things I wouldn't normally do. So, and I love the smell of the charcoal.
You know why she's laughing her head off? Because it actually involves work. And so she's not going to do it, right? So the camera's running. It's like, I'm working. It's like letting your friends' kids try out something like that. Look, you're all grown up or something like that. It's like that's why she's laughing her head off. It's because it's real work, and she's pretending to do it for like 1 minute just to get some footage and then leave. Just for the video, just like this whole love story. Yes, yes. Sure you do. You like trying things for 1 minute. Such content. Yeah. It's not like you got to sit there and prepare anything. Oh my God. Look what I can do. I wish I had said that myself. Oh, keep rolling.
Charcoal. It's such a nice smell. We had a variety of foods, shish taouk, kebab, salads,
and you ate everything. And it sounds like there's nothing left. There's coffee in the car. I left you that. That's right. Almost 40. Look.
and more.
That food is yellow. Anything that involves buffets, tongs.
I thought the smoke from the grill with the moon looked really nice. It was hot in the day, but finally cooling off at
Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. Drink like a toddler. You're welcome.
night, so perfect time for some tea in the desert. Yum.
Do you want some Arabic coffee?
You see how bad our editing is? I'm not chopping anything off. Look, let me try to get that scene again. Not this. Like for 2 seconds. No, it's not even 2 seconds.
Night, so perfect time for some
I got to keep clicking on and off to get it.
Desert. Yum.
This looks like, the back end of a bus station in a small town at like 3 a.m. and there's one idiot waiting for a bus because they missed the one at 9 p.m. and they're fighting to stay awake before they fall asleep, and because something like that happened to me once. It's just so depressing and lonely and tragic, and it lasts for like 1 second of footage. And of course, this is supposed to be her amazing Kuwaiti love adventure. It's just so damn depressing what is there.
Do you want some Arabic coffee?
And this is where our buddy the dang poll, the poll. Let me get that poll. End poll. Okay, Chantel is an idiot. Yes, 83%. Not human, 12%. No, 1%. Misunderstood, 1%. So it's is an idiot, yes, with a side order of not human. I worry about saying names wrong, so that's why I like to keep double checking, and I sort of overthink it and screw it up sometimes. So it's Anne Winifred Parks. I guess I could just say T and Sass with Anne. Anne Winifred Parks. She got to this earlier because I went after the illegal oil field footage, and so she said that look at how uncomfortable Chantel really is. Like she's about to explode. Her back must be killing her. Like I'm not saying that Chantel suffers because she can still drag her bulk around, and it's just, well, it's a sedentary lifestyle, right? It's just you get up, you pretend to have an active lifestyle for like half an hour, then you just go lie on the couch and eat chocolates for the other 22 hours of the day. So I got that from Anne that she hello Bex here, thanks for coming by. It also feels like one of the Mad Max movies out there too. And So she's sitting there on the ground on, like these floor mats, and she does look uncomfortable because she's about ready to explode, even with the filters. And she's going to tell us, "Oh, it's so comfortable." But sitting on the effing floor, on the ground, with these pieces of junk? No, you're not comfortable. It's the same thing with Amberlyn Reed. They stay enormous on purpose. Because it's like, can you imagine what that must feel like? You look in your bank account and it's like $16,000 there, and you got it because you're enormous. So stay enormous. You get all this free money, and both Amberlyn Reed and Chantel messed themselves up so bad with their weight they had to have hysterectomies. Chantel already beat up herself a little bit by having an abortion prior, and I've since listened to you women here in the chat have told me that Amberlyn Reed probably never had cancer, with the real reason being she's just so huge that's why she had to have a hysterectomy. And so Chantel is, with the filters, still looks like she's about to explode. So she's sitting there and lying to us and saying, "I'm so comfortable." No, she's not. Mad Cow Max. She's practically glowing a glow worm. Well, we can dream. We can dream. So, anyway, there she is, about to tell us how comfortable she is. 108 people here. Please stick around. Please subscribe if you want to go over there and click Chantel's angry mug. And it is Santa called. He wants his sack back. That's perfect. I'll leave that up as Chantel's going to tell us how comfy she is. Yeah, so all the pressure that must be on her back and her gut is just something. So the thing is, I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, poor Chantel," because most of the time she doesn't move anyway. So this is acting. She's on the damn floor, the ground, and pretending like she's so comfortable. Let's do it.
Yes, I will get some. I just wanted to show you guys how we sit comfortably here.
That's where I froze it. This is where we sit comfortably. Get out of here. Shit, I'm 130 pounds at 5'3", and my hip hurts. Darn it. All that Thanksgiving went to my butt. Anyone else? Her milkshake brings all the boys to the lard, and they're like, "Forget it too hard." I'm glad I kept up with Mr. Furberger on that song. Who was that by? Kalis. I'm getting Alice in Wonderland vibes. Yeah, when she gets clobbered by her health issues for real, it's going to just be, that's it. Right now, she continues to get away with everything. Cat Crew Las Vegas. 3 cute cat cartoons and a fun comment. She is neither sitting nor comfortably. Discuss. Well, it's just bread, and more bread. That's all of us. That's all of us civilized people. I prefer to think of her as a ticking time bomb with the spirit of a cockroach, somewhat. Thought she was squatting. 110 here. We must be doing something right. Let's keep rolling.
It's actually really comfortable. I didn't think sitting on the ground would be.
Okay, I don't know. It's like when you get further away from the camera, don't you make it more challenging? Because that poor filter is confused by the attire. So she's she's fairly far away from the camera. Now, it's not targeting Salah, it's targeting Chantel. And so she's shaking her enormous fat bear paw. And I think the filter is having a tough time. It's like there's no sharp, there's not sometimes she has an artificially sharp taper to the head, which is provided by the filter. And it's not happening here. I think the filter is struggling. And so I'm going to zoom in on him and I zoom in on her. And they're speaking lines. It's so fake. I think it says, I can't remember what they said. All I remember is I zoomed in on it. Okay, the reason I zoomed in on them, I remember now. Thank you again, Cat Crew Las Vegas. That was a fun comment. It's because they're so fake. That's why I brought it in. The expressions on their faces are so fake. And he's especially like, oh, fuck, let's get this over with. Okay, that's why I zoomed in. So I'll play it again without any comments or me talking.
It's actually really comfortable. I didn't think sitting on the ground would be.
He looks so annoyed. That's right. And where was it? The worst episode of Survivor ever. And she is starting to look more purple. And aren't they so fake? Aren't they so fake? Yeah, it is disturbing. Yeah, he is giving off some creep vibes. Yeah. Deborah Saunders is doing extra yoga today. Excellent, good for you. Because as we're aware of Chantel, it inspires us to do better. Yark is annoying. Look at her crazy eyes. Hey, you guys are digging it. Okay, you're digging it. Look at 3-scoop ice cream cone. No light shining in his eyes. Okay, you guys are digging using the Jay Leno. Okay, let me leave that up there. The Jay Leno filter. I'll crank it back. I didn't know you guys would like it this much. So it's only like, 30 seconds? Let's run it again. Then I'll leave it alone, okay? They're just so fake. There's no charisma. I'll run it one more time, then we leave it alone. 30 seconds.
Would be.
And look at her. She's like... They're not in love. Look at that huge paw. See at the end, she's like, fuck, they're so fake.
Look, wildcat. These are the sand cats, I think.
Where are you going?
Tal.
Tal.
Tal. You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time?
That's another one. So she says, you're enjoying your time here in the desert? And he doesn't even look at her. He's looking at the camera, right? Because he's not really he doesn't have a lot of talent for this performance. And if you're working with Chantel, it's all dishonest anyway. So yeah, baby, because it's because of you, whatever he fucking says. Just, I ran this, somebody was in here squawking, say, don't run the shit over. This is a tiny moment. And for us to get anything out of it, I have to run it a bunch of times. They're so fake. and he's waiting to say his lines after she feeds him the straight line of, "Are you having fun in the desert?" "Yes, because of you, baby." Look, how fake are they?
Time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So
She's feeding him the lines. And look at the anger behind her eyes and the fake smile. It's like, we got to get through this, okay? This is supposed to be a big, successful, wacky couples channel. The piece of Canadian Wonder Bread and this exotic guy from Kuwait. We're such an odd couple. It's going to be such a big hit, and nobody cares. And she knows nobody cares. It's too late now. The channel's not taking off, and she's still going to make this crap. Okay, I'll run it one more time, and then I'll just roll over it. She's feeding him the straight lines, and then he's speaking his lines. He doesn't even look at her. Chantel doesn't know what an adult love affair looks like.
Look, Wildcat.
Her dentist is Mr. Ed, says Mr. Furburger.
These are the sand cats, I think.
where are you going?
Tal!
Tal.
Tal! You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
Always with you.
Let's go in.
Yes, let's go. Yalla.
Yalla,
We said it at the same time. Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla.
Oh, yeah, I did that because she said, we said yalla at the same time. They don't. She says it first, then he says it. So she's like, oh, we said it at the same time. No, they don't.
Yalla.
Yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla,
Yalla.
yalla.
Take your shoes off. Welcome.
You know what this feels like? Remember Chantel's creepy stories she would tell when she had the mukbangs about her being a teenager and finding people. I don't believe these stories, okay? I don't believe them. They were just gross. And she says she would go, find adults in swingers magazines and go to meet them. When you first see them in this tent saying welcome, you get the feeling that like you've answered a personals ad and you're going to go meet with strangers to do bad things. Here, I'm going to pull it back. That's the vibe that I get from this. When they greet you, it's like, welcome.
Welcome.
And you think to yourself, what did I get myself involved with? You just turn around. It's like, or here's the one. You're nothing like your picture.
You are most welcome, guys.
You're welcome in here.
تفضلوا.
Oh, let me do it one more time. What a scene. Ooh. Oh gosh. Okay, just one more time.
Take your shoes off. Welcome.
You are most welcome, guys.
You're welcome in here.
تفضلوا.
My best man, husband. In Arabic we say Zaji.
Cute. Cute.
You see, that's fake too. She said, oh, my best man. And she's waiting for him to do that. And he's doing it. Yet it's not spontaneous and real. And the necessita with the romantic LED lighting. That's horrible lighting. And yes, please remove your shoes. We wouldn't want to get sand on the carpets. Her best husband, what's her worst? Okay, I'll do it again because I forgot that he, does that. She's totally giving him instructions to do it. He's doing it. It's all coming off as fake, right? Huge Mad Bro says that she has dated some girls and never acted treated them this way. Yeah, it's such a business relationship. It's so fake. Okay. That pitch is on to tell the fruit is ripe. Yes, thumbs up, please. Okay, here we go. Let's hit it.
Cute. 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 This is the outside area. It's so nice and relaxing here. We're gonna do the fire here at midnight when it's become cold. It's so quiet and peaceful over here, guys.
Very.
So, baby, do you want to say something before I close this?
Why did I freeze it there? I can't remember why I froze it there. I'll keep playing. Maybe I'll remember why.
I'm hungry.
That was it. So, of course, the footage just the reason why I got tripped up there is because it froze, and I froze it for a reason.
This is the outside area. It's so nice and relaxing here.
So he asked, "What do you want?" And she goes, "I'm hungry."
We're gonna do the fire here.
And I didn't edit anything out. That was the next scene starting, and I froze it.
Here at midnight when it's become cold. It's so quiet and peaceful over here, guys.
Very.
So, baby, do you want to say something before I close this?
And what she's going to say, well, I don't know why they had to move it to another angle to do it. Probably because she couldn't think of anything to say. You have anything to say? Yeah, ask me again. And all she has to offer is, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Oh, let's go and check the food.
Yeah, let's go.
And so she starts playing that terrible music again. There's all the food. What does she say here? Wildcats love the leftovers. I don't know if they... Well, I guess if they're starved half to death, they would love anything. If you gave them a bag of garbage, you would eat that too. Okay, the music is playing. That's why it's all quiet. And that also sort of looks like the a storage area after a little league baseball game. You know, they finish up the game and there's like two of the parents are left putting away the bats and the balls and the bases and other junk, and it's in a public park somewhere, and that's what that looks like. Dan, thanks very much. Super Chat Cat is on the way to say thank you. Dan, thanks too. Super Chat Cat from a fabulous family of Asian lucky cats. Beckoning good luck towards you, Dan, and he's on the way. Super Chat just has to wait for a couple seconds. We're having pretty good luck with the expensive lighting system we've installed here to serve you better. Hit it, Super Chat Cat, please. Super Chat Kate, it's Super Chat Kate. Thanks for blessing us, Dan. We hope to bless you, right? It's Super Chat Kate. It's Super Chat Kate. Super Chat. Okay, yeah. Thanks very much, Dan. And I'm beckoning good luck towards you. And let's see. Those are British pounds, and you must be glad because England beat Wales a few hours ago. Yeah. Well, at least we hope that you follow it, that you're happy with how the game went. Meow, meow. Thanks very much, Dan. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Dan, thanks. Dan, thanks. Meow, meow. Thank you, Super Chat Cat. Thank you, Dan. Super sticker, Super Chat. We're going to leave that up for a while as I pull back because the camera likes Super Chat Cat better than it likes me. With more footage coming. Thanks again to Dan. We're going to leave that up for... I can't talk. Camera, please. Grumble Bunny says, if there's other people there, how come we don't see the shadows or hear distant chattering, etc.? Yeah, that's creepy and weird. Yeah, it's like there's nobody around again. I mean, thanks for reminding me of that, too. If Grumble Bunny, if other people are there, how come we don't see the shadows or hear distant chattering? I mean, this place where he took her, to stay away from all people, might have been absolutely deserted. Dan is talking soccer with us. I was watching, and because it's Dan's super sticker, we put him right up here. I was watching it, but I fell asleep and missed the goals. Well, at least you were watching it, and you were there in spirit. Yeah, so it's weird that it might be like really deserted or shut down, or it's strange. That's right. There's nobody around. Oh, that's right. They're playing the music. I was just wondering how come it's so quiet. Yeah, they're playing the music, so I muted the music. And the music, and she's talking a little bit. Oh, we made this, we made that. It's just music playing, her terrible music.
So,
Yeah, see when she gets closer up? Dan, hold on, just for a moment. Like there's more of a taper when she's close. And earlier on, she was further away, shaking her giant bear paw, and she looked more like ready to explode. So when she's further away, I think the filter has some struggle. And then when she's close up, it makes it easier for the filter to give they had that tapered look. And Dan, right back. There you go.
I'm by myself right now.
And this is a totally fake moment. She's just going to sit there and say that she loves the guy so much. And she doesn't, because she spends all the rest of her time raging at people in her community tab. Let me go check her community tab. Let's see if she's done anything stupid in the last 2 hours while we've been on. She says she's going live in a bit. She said that 8 hours ago. And she also said, I just realized I'm giving these irrelevant people too much of my precious attention. Ooh, I'm the star, not them. And that would probably mean that, yes, she took down her doxing on the daughter of a woman that does a reaction channel. And just like I predicted, you see, that's why Chantel's a hopeless case. Just forget about her, write her off. Her history is so long of telling lies and promising things, taking them down, not delivering, and putting up, rage material that breaks the terms of service, and then pulling it down, and nothing happens. It just, her history is too steady of just gaslighting all the time. And so what's her reason for, after doing the harm to this woman by doxing her daughter? Her reasoning is, I just realized I'm giving these irrelevant people too much of my precious attention. Ooh, I'm the star, not them. No, you just got away with doxing someone. You know, like she mentions me every now and then. I don't operate underneath my own name. Chantel has, and she's doxed the shit out of herself and her residential address. It's just I don't mention her full name anymore, just in case she, messes with me. And well, she'll be coming back to Canada, and she can be served with paperwork if she did something wrong. The things is, when she's breaking the terms of service and just walking away from it, it's disappointing. And her history is so. She's got such a long history of doing the same thing over and over. It's easy to predict. So she docks the daughter of this woman. And I said, after she's done the harm, Chantel will take it down with some dumb excuse. And yes, she took it down. Okay, so is there anything else she's done? Salah and Chantel. Lives, nothing. Videos. We're reacting to her latest on the Salah and Chantel channel. Foodie Beauty. Now, she did do a live 6 hours ago called Marharba. It's just her. I think, it's her just sitting on the couch alone, stuffing herself. What horse shit. Put Firefox, go back here. Yeah. Yeah, it makes all good people angry. The Cat Crew Las Vegas, that made me furious, doxing that lady. No, her most recent live is still up there. It's still there. So anyway, she's just gonna have a fake moment here, and with him out of the scene, she's gonna say that she loves this guy so much. Which, of course, she doesn't. It's all horse shit. Oh, that was my point. Yeah. So if she did love him, she wouldn't be spending all the rest of her time doxing people and being an asshole on her community tab. So Chantel, fuck right off. You don't love this guy. So here's some bad acting from Chantel.
Men are doing their own thing, and I just helped the women. We all just did teamwork on cleaning up everything.
Yeah, as one of you said earlier, it's like, where is everybody? And that location might be more creepy than we know.
I'm taking a break because my migraine is coming back a little bit. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had a bit of a migraine.
Yeah, put yourself in the spotlight again. You have migraines.
I think I told you on my Foodie Beauty live stream, but I have a bit of a migraine.
How would you fall down and break an arm and, really show us something?
I think
we were just talking about you, Anne Winifred Parks. There's 120 people here. We got like 7/8 of our footage gone. And it might be, let's see, early in the morning for you over there. Do you want to come on for a moment, Anne? Don't mean to put you on the spot or anything. It's fun that you're just hanging out here with us for a moment. If you like to do so, if you want to go on live, I'll let you on.
because during the day it was pretty warm. Nothing compared to the summer here. It's winter now, but the sun is down and it's cool. I feel so much better. I just want to say, while Salah's not here and doesn't know that I'm going to be editing this in.
Oh, thanks for letting us in on the little secret there, Chantel. Oh, wait, I just jumped right off of... Dan, thanks again for your wonderful super chat. Thanks for taking an interest and doing so. We appreciate you, sir. Because I just jumped right off without saying thanks again. Well, and I was just making sure I said your name earlier correctly. If it's possible for you to come on live for a bit. So I'm going to kick out the invite code into the chat, and I'm letting Anne in here. Copy. paste. Give it a try, Anne. And I'm just about out of gas here. How come it's not showing up? Where is it? I'll do it again. Copy. Paste. There it is. So we're 7/8 done the footage. And I've been talking for 2.5 hours. Anyway, maybe you just want to hang around for a few minutes. Just say hi to everybody. And have everybody go over there and subscribe to Tea and Sass with Anne Winifred Parks. I'll just wait for a moment. If you're wondering why we're just waiting about, Anne Winifred Parks is trying to adjust the iPad on the other side of the pond to come on. There's 120 here. We might be having Anne Winifred Parks come on. And there's lots of support in the chat from Deborah Saunders, T and Sass. We stand with you. Cat Crew Las Vegas. I look forward to Anne's reactions. Yes, royalty for sure. Necessita. T and Sass, Anna Winifred Parks, royalty in the house. Just love your vids. Huge mad bro. And we got you, girl. No one deserves that. Meaning the doxing of her daughter that Chantel did. And Chantel should lose her channel and be kicked off of this platform forever. Chantel is hardly on a spiritual journey. Chantel is on her evil road that she's been on for years. Huge mad bro says, I love her accent. Hang around, everybody. We got 120 here. And on the other side of the pond, I'm here in Canada, Ontario, Canada. And Winifred Parks is trying to sign on with her iPad. She can join us for a bit. We've gone from 120 to 117. We still got more than 115. We do have Anne Winifred Parks. Hello. Can you wave there? There. All right. 116 here. And here comes Anne Winifred. We can't hear you just yet. You're going to add you to the stream now.
Okay.
There. Tea and Sass. Tea and Sass. Anne Winifred Parks is joining us this evening live.
Oh, that's great. Oh, no, I didn't think I could do it from here. And I'm in bed, so excuse me. It's not 7 yet.
Let me see if I can bring us up a little bit bigger and reduce the wildebeest. Or can we just leave it like this? Whatever you'd like.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, let's see if we can reduce the wildebeest. Well, okay. Well, like this. Hey, now it's just us, and we've removed the wildebeest.
Is it an improvement?
Yes.
She is a cunt.
Let it all out. Say whatever you like. She is indeed a cunt. Now, I don't want to step on the
No.
comments from the guest. Do it.
That isn't a word that I would normally use, but she's a cunt to do that to my daughter. And my daughter has gone through not only losing her father in 2020, but also losing her life partner
Mhm.
a few years back and bringing up a family as a single mother alone
Mhm.
and holding down a job that she's had for 30 years and being involved in animal activism. So for that big, fat, overblown, overwinded gas bag to do what she's done, along with Missy Moo, I'll tell you, she's been involved. It's just outrageous. And Kuwait, Chantal, wait for that knock on your door from Kuwaiti authorities. Wait, it's a coming.
Good.
Absolutely outrageous.
Well, I've run the materials of the wildebeest shooting the prohibited oil fields, and it says right here from the Government of Canada's travel advisory website, stay away from the oil fields. And she shot them twice in what we're
Yeah,
reacting to right now.
yeah.
And so I put up the email address, and like I know for Facebook, for YouTube, you can't say everybody go report. I never do that. I always do my little bit. I say, please YouTube and I just say to YouTube, please get rid of this wildebeest. It's so horrible and breaks your terms of service. And so all I did was just put up the email address of the Kuwait police. I didn't provide any instructions. It's just
Yeah.
FYI. It's just there it is, and I whistled the whole time, so nobody can
Uh,
say that I said anything. It's just. And if people do what they do, they do what they do,
She hasn't just poked a bear with me. As most tour mothers will know, that you attack their children and they will come for you, big
Yeah.
style. And
Yeah.
I am going for the throat with her.
Well, I said, when I reacted to it, and I hadn't noticed you reacted to it yourself, so I didn't mention your name for any of it. And I just said she's doxed the daughter of somebody that does
Yeah.
reactions. And I said, what's going to happen is Chantel will do her harm, and after she's done her harm, she'll retreat and pull it down, and she's getting away with it again. So
Again.
I hope that there is a knock from the Kuwaiti police
And I
for
do.
for shooting the government building, the water treatment plant, whatever it was, and then 2 episodes of shooting the oil fields.
She's also, excuse me for interrupting,
No,
but
go ahead.
she's also on a visitor's visa, and she's also working. I mean, she picked up a check from YouTube on the 20th, 22nd.
Yes.
So for that month that she was in Kuwait, she's been filming and working, and so has he.
Yeah, because Chantel is still in the same province of Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada. My little joke. So when I get paid, I know she's gotten paid.
Yeah.
So yes, she most certainly did receive payment from YouTube while in Kuwait, harvesting super chats and creating new material while in that country without the work visa. There's so much untoward going on from that creature, and the over here, she can inspire her beezers to phone the police and use them as if they're actors. Over there,
That's what she does.
Yeah, over there, the police don't play games.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
And, I haven't, in regards to the people I've contacted, the only thing that's going to be of interest to them, I haven't mentioned doxing me or anything like that. And the only thing that's going to be of interest to them is the fact that she was shooting in that country, shooting material that she shouldn't have been streaming at all. She shouldn't have been shooting at all. That's the thing that's going to be of interest to them. So that could bring a cloud of discontent on ahead, if nothing else, from the authorities. And what Chantal may or may not realise is I've still got contacts in Saudi Arabia. So fuck you, Chantal. Fuck you.
Excellent.
You've attacked my family, and now I'm going to go for the jugular. Fuck you.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
Missy Moo too.
Good. The more the merrier.
And that thing, her flying monkey, Missy Moo, I don't know whether I should be saying this, but there's another channel who, Missy Moo, has been contacting her work, the place that she works, and not only the place that she works, tagging everybody in conjunction with that place, tagging the school of the children and saying untruths about this channel creator. They are dangerous women, dangerous, and they need to be behind bars.
Yeah, because she's attracting, the involvement of an audience. I mean, who was her biggest fan? Karate Joe.
Karate Joe, the
yeah.
paedophile.
Yeah, that's what her channel, inspires, and then she draws a target upon somebody who isn't involved in the reactions whatsoever, and her reasoning is that, oh well, Chantel considers the person to be a little heavy, so therefore it's projecting, like from what, like from the expert Chantel. I mean, like, who hasn't opened a book in her life or studied anything.
She's talking about a 50-year-old woman who's had a family, who's grieving,
yes.
who, all the other things that aforementioned. She's not even a quarter of the size of Chantal. And Missy Moo, that great big gob, she had weight loss surgery. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who has weight loss surgery, but she had weight loss surgery a few years ago. She was heavier than Chantal by the looks of her. And even with all that weight loss surgery, she still can't stop throwing all the carbs down a big flat throat. So that was a waste of time. Who paid for that weight loss surgery? Was it the taxpayers?
Yeah.
Who paid for it?
Yeah.
She's delved into all of my background, all of it. She's come into and twisted it. She's come into my comment section and under, aliases, thinking I don't know it's her. Do I look as though I came in on the last boat, Missy Moo? Really? Of course we all know it's you. Of course we do.
Yeah.
So like attracts like there.
Well, and there was in the past the instance with which she lost an argument of some sort with someone here in Canada, and was threatening to call the Children's Aid Society because her reasoning is if you have an argument with Chantel and you win, you're a bad person. Ergo, you're a bad person. You shouldn't have kids. I'm going to phone Chantel. Was going to phone the Children's Aid Society.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to think who it was then. Yeah, she did.
And that's like, a very dangerous or reckless thing to do because, they come there on bad data and they make mistakes and then they take the kids and then that causes more conflict, and you can have a self-fulfilling prophecy by interfering in that way. And so she's got a history of this. She targets the kids.
She targets children.
Yeah.
And those children could have had the rest of their lives adversely affected due to that thing.
Yeah.
Due to that thing.
Yeah.
Let's get her off here. Get her onto OnlyFans where she belongs.
OnlyFans and Patreon, one or the other, and both. Like I said, I'm always careful. I never tell anyone to go report. And I just do my little prayer to YouTube. Like YouTube, Chantel, it makes fun of 9/11, lures minors into her dirty talking live stream, and is doxes people who have no interest in the reactions and don't partake of them. Would you please get rid of Chantel? Please send it to Patreon where it belongs at OnlyFans. Thanks. That's what I do.
Remember when she also asked everybody to go across and dox Dee Dee's mother?
Yeah.
What's Dee Dee's mother? How old is she, in her 80s? What's Dee Dee's mother got to do with anything?
Yeah.
Why target a disabled woman in that way? A vulnerable disabled woman that could have caused all sorts of problems. Sorry, I was looking at you and not the camera. That could have caused all sorts of problems and with the nursing home saying, can you please remove your mother because it's causing disruption to our facility. You know, it could have caused terrible disruption in that woman's life and preempted her death, the shock of it. Does the thing think through what she's doing?
Yeah. I mean, just to send crazy people to interfere with the business of a nursing home at all. You know, whether or not that was part of the act or not, still, you know, inspiring lunatics to attend the private property of a nursing home for no other reason than to create, you know, exploitive, ridiculous content for a channel that isn't based upon being a creator. It's just ongoing lies that they're always putting herself in the spotlight for things that she's doesn't take a hand in, like, you know, the kids getting slaughtered in the United States. She gets drunk and high. I did a reaction to it. I've got the footage to it. How could she come back to the same platform? I don't get it. It just, I guess if we
she did that song, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mocking those children on more than one occasion.
Yeah.
And laughing at 9/11.
Yes.
You know, people jumping out of the windows. What sort of a person does that? What?
Well, beneath a person, beneath an animal, and it's a creature. That's what I refer to it as. I mean, you don't have any, like, animals can know right from wrong and loyalty and affection, and
that's
like,
why they don't like her.
Yeah.
The animals don't like her. They made animals from Buster, a mum's dog. I love that dog. From Buster, who bears his teeth and his underbite at her. To all of the all of the other animals, the manta ray, who allegedly bit her, but they've got no teeth, have they? He gummed her. But she made it as though she was bitten by a tiger shark. Bloody idiot she is. I have to laugh because I'm so angry at her.
Oh yeah, you know, I hope you keep pursuing, you know, all efforts. Yeah. I mean, with the remainder of the footage that we have here, she runs away from the chemical. I've been talking for like almost 3 hours. She runs away from the camels because they're not having it.
No, look, what I would do is go.
I think one was about to.
Right in her eye. I'm going to get off here now because I want to go and make a cup of tea.
Okay, very,
is that all right?
Yes.
Come on. Now I know I can get on here. I'll come on again.
So this is your first live with any other channel across?
Anybody.
Oh,
with anybody.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I did my first live stream the day before yesterday. So, yeah. So I'm quite happy with that, the way that's going.
Okay.
So I'll carry on and let you run till the end of your stream, but I'm going to go and do myself a cuppa now.
Thanks very much. And like, I've already got like a silly little thumbnail for this one with Chantel and the camel. It just I think I'll keep this footage as it is, and yet I will bring yours forward with a separate one so everybody can get to hear our little chat that we had.
Thank you. Thanks.
And
I always watch you. You know, even if I don't catch you live, I always watch you. Subsequently.
Thanks very much, and thanks you. I've been talking for 3 hours. Thanks to you as well for having done so, and we wish you every success in pursuing justice. Because, you know, well, just not to repeat ourselves too much, it should be unacceptable to the conscience and morality of this platform that Chantel can just come in after her years of experience here, dox people not involved with any of this, and then just say, oh, well, I changed them, and then remove it. No, they still have it, and they should.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Just one more thing. Chantel's family, they have been shown on video at eating their Thanksgiving meal and everything. So because they've been on camera, does that mean they were willing to go on camera? And does that mean that they're in the line for being doxxed themselves? I'm not saying that it does, and I'm not saying that it should, but going by her premise, it definitely should. And looking at Chantal's mother, who is younger than me, she looks about 15 years older than me. I mean, you know, where does the common sense come in? And Chantal's grandmother, God bless her, had she still been alive, you know, should she have been in the line for doxing? Chantal has got no compunction about targeting anybody else, not knowing anything about the traumas that they've been through and are going through. And it doesn't matter anyway, because she shouldn't be touching them. She shouldn't be going near them. She is the most obnoxious piece of work, and I've met a lot in my life, believe me. She is one of the most obnoxious I've ever come across.
I quoted that earlier on this evening. Obnoxious. I love it. Well, I love your choice of words for the wildebeest.
Okay, I'm going, and I'm going to go and do a cup of tea. So thank you for having me on.
It was great having you come by, and everybody, please, after we got a few minutes left. You go make your tea, and I'm going to finish off the live stream, and then everybody go over to Anne's channel, and I'll put a link in the description and subscribe.
Thank you. What do I do now? Do I put done, or will that take me away from your channel?
Yes, it should. Take care. All right. That was fabulous. Good fun. It's Tea and Sass with Anne Winifred Parks. Thank you, Cindy J. Let me see if a link works. Tea and Sass and Winifred Parks. And I'm going to see if this link works here. Thank you, too. I'm just going to put a link into your channel. See if this works. I hope that does. And where did I put that? There we go. Put it right back. There we go. Tea and Sass and Winifred Parks. Please go to the link that's provided here. There'll be a link a little bit later in the description. And we're going to leave that comment up there. And let's finish off with our own wildebeest footage. Here, where did it go? Where did it go? Yes, Chantel, tell us all how much you love this Salah character when you're actually spending your time in front of the computer doxing innocent people. Local Law, Kara J. Chantel's making a lot of enemies out here. I'm just reading the comment here from Local Law. And I'll put this comment back up. And I really am talked out. It's going to be past 3 hours before I'm done. Yes, so Chantal, you're not in love. We're adults. We have some life experience we can tell. And we can also tell that you're evil, right? So sit there and pretend that you're in love and you're having a little moment to let Salah know, on camera, of course, how much you love it, when really you're doxing innocent people and you're getting away with it. And you're so stupid that you filmed twice 2 scenes of restricted oil fields, and we can only hope for the best. Meaning that, I don't know, I have to choose words here. I don't have to worry. This isn't like, asking people to report something. That's like a YouTube thing. YouTube, it's against YouTube. Like, I've never done that. And Chantal has done that. She did that against Yaba one time. Told everybody to go do a mass reporting on Yaba. And, now I believe that those two clowns are working together. I guess Yaba never complained about it. And the thing, and like when it comes to sending weirdos to Dee Dee's mother's nursing home, my feeling is that perhaps would be part of the act, because I think it's all fake, all of that fighting back and forth. However, to endanger any nursing home by sending weirdo beezers there, trying to get a hold of someone they believe to be there, is something that the nursing home that somebody would have contacted should have made a complaint to the police about. So I guess there was no complaint made to the police, because that's criminal harassment. It's like, if you know the other party, you see, Chantel thinks it's criminal harassment when I phoned a grocery store and let them know that she was walking around doing this on private property and shooting footage. And it's funny because Chantel, because now I know you're going to pay attention to this. You reported one of my videos, right, Chantel? The one that was the Kuwait Ark thing. And so you didn't like what I did on this platform, Chantel. So you reported me to YouTube. So for you, it's okay to contact a third party and report my channel because I did something with it you didn't like. Yet if I contact a grocery store to let them know that you're doing something that they wouldn't like and I don't, you consider that to be criminal harassment? Like, how long have you been carrying on living this fantasy world of you being entitled to everything? Your personality is abhorrent, self-satisfying, and revolting. No, it's not criminal harassment. Just like it's not criminal harassment for you to enjoy contacting a third party to squawk about my channel. So, if the Kuwaiti authorities, and I'm not telling anybody to do anything, I'm just saying if they happen to become informed, good. We're wishing that for you, to have that. Because you have an audience of lunatics. And for you to dox people for that, yeah, you should be in jail for that, or at least be off this platform. Wouldn't it be a lovely holiday season if we could have YouTube make a decision to remove from it the liability of the wildebeest, Chantel, and all your doxing and making fun of 9/11 and luring minors into your dirty talking live stream. And oh, well, I don't want to just repeat myself. Let's finish off the reaction and just call this one a day, because it's been more than 3 hours.
How much I love him. Like, I knew I loved him. Obviously, I loved him before I came here. But being together has made such a difference. There's just so many signs that we're just meant to be together. And I just really love him. What makes me really love him the most is how well he's taking care of me while being here. How caring and loving he is, and understanding and patient.
Yeah, he's going to take care of you. He lives in a shoebox, and he led you into the middle of the desert and told you to shit in a hole in the ground. I still got some energy left. Oh, dear.
With me as I'm transitioning into trying to become a better me, healthier me, away from drama.
Oh, yeah, the new Chantel. Like, we've watched your channel for a few years now, and how many times have you gone on and said, I hate the drama, it's time for a new Chantel? It's like I said, like, other people look at those pictures of the Amberlynn Reid cycle and your cycle. They're the same things where you have a moment of change and then you fall off the wagon and then you say, I'll eat whatever I want. And then it's like, oh, that I got to start the diet again. The thing is, you never tried to diet anyway. You're not falling off the wagon because you never tried to get on the wagon. Both you and Amberlynn Reid pretend to make weight loss attempts because it creates more interest. And then when you pretend to fail, there's more interest. So people are either egging you on and you make more money, or they squawk at you after you pretend to fail and you make more money. The thing is, people stupidly take an interest. The only way that your material should be consumed is through a third party, such as myself. No one should go to your channel and give it interest directly. Because, yeah, exactly. She will never change. She will never change. And there's still lots of comments coming in for Anne. And I'll put this one back up. And so I'm still doing my reaction thing, and let's keep
Away
going.
from toxic people in my life. So yeah, Salah, I love you so much.
What an acting job. Get out of here, Chantal.
Habibi.
Oh, what acting. What acting. What acting. And then you go into Natter's chat, and I'm not taking your move to go to Natter's chat is, oh, you betrayed your new husband. My opinion on it is, well, of course you do, because it's all fake drama. It's like, why would she do that? Because you don't love Salah. It's fake. You don't have any real beef with Nader. It's all fake. There's a fake fight there. There's a fake relationship going on here. It's all fake, fake, fake. And every once in a while, you insert yourself in the tragedy, such as 9/11, just to offend people because it gets people talking. And then the other half of the equation is, why aren't you getting removed from this platform? Because what you do by making fun of 9/11 and mocking the slaughter of kids at a school shooting in the United States is, you're not advertiser friendly. You shouldn't be here.
I have a new friend. His name is Sam the Second and BBJ the Second.
So cute.
It's waiting for the chicken bones at the end of the meal. Eh? Yeah.
So we had a really nice overnight, and on the way home, I was so happy to see some camels. Finally, I get to see some camels up close. So I hope you enjoy the ending and the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Can I go up to one?
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure Anne won't mind if we just take the comment down, because we gotta get the camels rejecting Chantel. So thanks again. Well, she's having a cup of tea now anyway, and so we got about a couple minutes left.
Hi. Yeah. Hi.
I got to break it up a little bit. You see, I was rushed. The music is on at the tail end. As long as I break it up, that protects it.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. Hi.
There's a thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. I think I put the thumbnail in here too, because I was rushed anyway. It's more than 3 hours later. I think the thumbnail is in there. I turned it into the Mortal Kombat. Did I? Did I put it in here? The footage is running. I'm just seeing if I put this thing in here. Yeah, I did. There you go. That's the thumbnail. see, it says wildebeest. And the camel has won. You remember Mortal Kombat, eh? Mortal Kombat. Wait, let me put this back. Let me put this back because you typed in Mortal Kombat. There it is. I'll just leave that up there for a few seconds. Okay, done. I had it frozen there for me to talk over for a few seconds. It should just start running again. And she has to run away from the camels. They're rejecting her. See, look, there you go. Yeah, doesn't the camel look like he's about ready to spit on her? Yeah, the camel is just getting ready to spit on her, right? Look. Maybe he did. because there's an abrupt edit there. Now she's getting the fuck away. Yeah, run away. Run away. Okay, get out of here, Chantel. Get into the car. That is it. Look at Chantel waddle away. Let me get that footage out of here. And it's just me. No kidding, animals dislike the wildebeest. Waddle away. Look, I wiped out the bubbly. I wiped out the Amberlin Reed coconut pineapple sugar-free thing. Now, this much water is left. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. We had Ann Winifred Parks in here, and she was talking about Chantel doxing her daughter. And anyway, as much as I would love to talk in front of 131 of you, because I think that's the highest we've been all evening, I'm all talked out. I've been talking for 3 hours and 10 minutes. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Just consider subscribing. What the heck, you know? Banner night, FPRC. Thank you, holy moly. Huge Briss says she has never bathed her 19-year-old cat. She's an idiot. Thank you for reminding us of that, of the ongoing, neglect. A cat like that should be fussed over and taken care of so much it's not even funny. And, because Chantel does so many live streams that people had to squawk at her, take it to the vet. Thank you for mentioning it. Huge Briss. Thank you. Looks like a guy avatar. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and she said she would like it if I were to take, because she came at the tail end of 3 hours, right? And the thumbnail has Mortal Kombat parody on it. So after this gets, after we finish this off, I'm going to download it, take that, and then create a separate video and put it up front on its own. So we'll have this and that. Chrome Valkyrie, thanks for coming by. Oh, there's two hues. Okay. Well, of course I remember. I just wanted to note, because we've had your comments earlier. Huge Mad Bro. And we also have Huge Briss. We have both. And we appreciate you coming by. And, we truly appreciate you because, this is the best, right? Because you're not going to get this out of Yava, right? And, Anne's a sophisticated lady. And it's great fun to have her come on here and be candid in her comments towards the profane actions of the wildebeest, Chantel. Meaning me? Yeah, I'm here in Ontario, Canada. Thanks for coming by, Huge Mad Bro and Huge Briss. Thank you. Cindy J, of course, Chantel does not deserve to have either one of those wonderful cats. And they're the only beings that I care about at that townhouse. I've told you guys my dream many times that a mighty tornado would come by and the cats could sense it coming, hide themselves away. The townhouse and the residents disappear to the tornado, and then the cats show up and go get lunch and leave on their own accord. Okay, give me a good night. Somebody type in a good night. I'm going to sing the song, and that's it. Huge Mad Bro typed in good night. Oh, and we also have Sarah Lee. Thanks for the stream, FBRC. Good night, everyone, and good night. Buenas noches. And one more good night. A 3, 2, 1. Chantil. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantil. She carries the weight. Chantil. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantil, Chantil, Chantil. She rolls out of bed with nothing better to do. She rolls right back to bed after the mukbang is through. She make a mess. She make a couple of dollars. She gonna do it again. It's all too much for you to understand. Come on, sing it again. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, oh, she carries the weight, yeah. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, 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 Chantel. Wow.